Y'all need a pilot?
Okay, I have to start with this. Sora, why did you type this? Why? I don't even want to be reminded of Morbius right now. This is a monumental moment. This is a good moment for us. 3-year anniversary show, and we start off like this. Who the fuck put that on? Who the fuck?
I did. It's the movie that I'm talking about earlier. And don't worry, Victor. I have a little something for you. I've already talked to David about this. Anyway.
Oh jeez. No. So I guess I should start off with the inevitable. This is our 3rd-year anniversary show. It's been 3 years already. What the fuck? It feels like I've been doing this for like a year and a half only, and not 3. And I feel like the past 8 months for us and the show have been the best it's ever been. I think ever since we brought in Soren, I feel like the show's been better, like, overall.
Gee, thanks. What about me?
Well, of course, you had something to do with that, too. But you came in at the end of last year. I'm talking about the past 8 months. You came at the end of last year. So I am truly grateful. I'm grateful to Jared as well. I'm grateful to everybody who's, hosted the show at some point. But, since Soren joined this year, that's why I pointed him out. This year.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
So anyway, I just want to say fast, thank you to anybody who's supported this show for the past 3 years. I mean, it's come to the point where, a lot of people have said, even David said this, that we are essentially the flagship show of his channel now. And that really means a lot to me. I'm very humbled by that. Even more than even Chilling 3000 Hangouts, which that's his thing. But even
that show. Even my show, The Hangman Outcast, at least on David's channel, doesn't do as good as like the Popcorn Panel. It does very good on the House of Chayton, but not on this.
But in terms of performance on here, I mean, come on. Our Charlie and Chocolate Factory episode is now the highest rated episode of the entire show.
You're welcome.
Was only 2 weeks ago. Maybe 3
You're
weeks
welcome
ago.
too, Victor. You're welcome too.
Yeah, because you wanted to fucking start about fucking Eddington and all that bullshit. God. But
fuck Eddington, by the way.
It looks like something that looks like a fucking Wayans Brothers movie. I don't know why the way it's shot or I don't know.
No. The dad like I'll get into it in the editing. I'll get into it in that review, but the dad's about to get raped by his son. So yeah.
Jeez. But
in the bathtub.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
Shit! I know what you're talking about now.
Well, I know what he's talking about, considering
I know what
pointed
that's from
it out
because I haven't seen it.
Oh God, yeah. I like to thank the Academy, but the Academy. It's funny because I've been the one that criticizes the Academy pretty much since day one. Since day one, I've been its biggest critic. I want to thank my terrible childhood. Oh God,
that never gets old.
But yeah, this episode's going to be very, 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 very special. I just know it.
Would you say it's very wicked?
Yeah, in some ways it is. Let's get. Fine. I'm just gonna go get the fucking ginger snap joke out of the way. Wicked, smoke us up. Wicked, huh? Get the fuck out. That's Chayton right there. I was trying to find a clip so I could open the show with that, but I couldn't for the life of me find a clip. I should have just fucking torrented the movie, even though I have a Blu-ray copy, so that justifies my torrent. Just to put it in, I should have just done it, but I didn't do it. I was being too lazy, and I had to get the movie done today because I made the bad choice of watching the original Naked Gun last night. And it took me a while to get through, not because I didn't like it, but because of other shit going around. And I did like the Naked Gun. I did like the original. I did.
You know how long it took me to get this?
God, is he just gonna?
It took me less than 5 minutes. I was watching Wicked while I was getting that set up.
Well, that's a fucking short film. You can probably find on YouTube or on Vimeo or whatever. But
yes, it is a short film. But anyway.
Like we always do on this show nowadays, we're going to go over the box office, and I have a lot of choice words to say about what's going on with the box office. Considering number one, it's looking a little concerning. And let's open the tab. Allow. No, this window. Come on, this window. There we go. So Fantastic Four was number one this week, but look at the drop off. 67.1 million. They made only $38.7 million. I really want to know what happened. I really want to know.
My guess is Fantastic Four isn't as much of a name brand as Spider-Man or Avengers, especially
or even Superman, because Superman had a better drop off from week 1 to week 2.
I just genuinely think. Well, you know what I think? I'm gonna use this, folks. People can't afford to go to the movies every single fucking week, and that's why kids and families decided to go watch Jurassic World Rebirth and Superman instead. Those were the two movies most people could afford. And Bad Guys 2, it did okay. I don't know how much the budget for that is, but
80 something.
I mean, yeah, I will say I did do 2 viewings of Superman, but I have not done 2 viewings of Fantastic Four yet. And I liked Fantastic Four more than Superman, but I'm just...
Again, I can't comment on which one I prefer because, again, I haven't watched Superman. Although, you know, the Marvel bias in me, something tells me the Marvel bias in me is going to say Fantastic Four is better, but I'm going to hold judgment. I'm going to give Superman a fair shake.
By a long shot.
It's just like going to the movies is expensive.
That's what I think. People, you know, a lot of people on Reddit have said either what I just said, that a lot of people can't afford to be going to the fucking movies. Oh, come on. Can't the fucking tabs.
I was going to say though, I agree. Like that's why, granted, it's different for families, but if you are single or don't go to movies more by yourself, I still, if you have an AMC nearby, go do AMC A-list. It's worth it. But I will say, like, for example, with me, I think I spent.
Or only go to the theaters on discount days, like Regal has Tuesdays.
And AMC has Tuesday, Wednesdays. Santikos here in Texas has Tuesdays. Now, I will say, though, regarding all that, is that, you know, like I took me and my fiance were going to see the new movie Weapons on Saturday, and I think we're going to a 3:30 showing, and it's only like what do you call it? It's only like it was $10 for her tickets. So
it also depends on the area. Remember, I live in New York.
I'll be right back.
A lot of things are more expensive in New York, especially, you know, in more Midwest areas. I'm sure it's a little bit cheaper, but I live in New York, one of the major markets. Let's see.
So I went to So I saw The Naked Gun last Friday, and it was an evening showing, so, you know, it's a little bit more expensive. So I had that. I had, like, a medium drink and a small popcorn, and all together it was, like, $25 for me.
Which is not bad considering nowadays at my theaters, most of the tickets are $25 just for the ticket.
Yeah, like the ticket was relatively cheap. Like it was like 11 something.
Which is not bad. That's not bad. Usually, that's pretty much here like a fucking McDonald's meal.
Like late, you know, evening showing. So,
But yeah, another reason people are saying that it was also because this week is going to be heavy competition, not only from weapons, but more importantly, Freakier Friday. It's probably going to make a lot of money, folks.
yeah.
Freakier Friday is probably.
I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that on. I think Monday. I'm doing a double feature of that and the Naked Gun because I had to. I like Together's not going to be in my theater. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Soren.
It doesn't list a budget on Wikipedia.
I don't think Freaky Friday cost no more than $40 to $50 million. No more than that.
It's possible.
Probably Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan were a little more expensive to get back, but I cost no more than $50 million. There's no way this thing costs $100 million. There's no way. There is no way. That is the definition of a mid-budget movie, which we don't get anymore, which I like. And Muppets, I believe, is a mid-budget movie too. I don't know how much that costs in the end, but Weapons has good reviews going for it. It has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, although I feel like people misinterpret the 100% rating because people are saying, "Oh, since it's 100%, all these people are giving it 10 out of 10s." No, go on Metacritic. It will be like probably what it should be. I don't know. I don't know what the Metacritic is for Weapons right now, but I'm sure it's getting good reviews. Don't get me wrong, but just because it's 100 on Rotten Tomatoes doesn't mean it's 100 on Metacritic too. So I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. As for the rest of the box office, Bad Guys 2, $22 million pretty much. Naked Gun actually did more than I thought it was going to make. I thought it was going to make $10 million because I feel like
it is a
lot of kids
franchise, so that's why. I guess.
I mean, but again, a lot of kids don't know what the Naked Gun is. Remember, the last movie came out in 1994.
Which is probably why they did the whole thing and just called it The Naked Gun instead of,
Naked Gun
making it sound like a sequel.
Fourth and Next Generation.
Hey, Victor, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm just got up from I'll be right back.
Yep.
Give me like 5-10 minutes.
Please also keep in mind this as well with the Naked Gun. The original movie is not just called The Naked Gun. It's called The Naked Gun from the Files of Police Squad. So people were probably back then were confused. What the fuck is Police Squad? Oh, it's a canceled TV show that got canned after 6 episodes, and the movie's based on that. So obviously you could use the Naked Gun by itself and get away with it because technically it's a new title. It's not like Scream 5 where you just call it the fucking title of the first movie again, and then the next one you call it Scream 6, like that was supposed to. I'm like, what the fuck? At least they didn't call it Scream 2. At least they didn't call 6 2, because if they did, I would have been pissed off. I really would have. Did well.
Also, the Final Fantasy 3.
Oh, true. With that, 3 was actually 6.
Yeah.
And then 2 was actually what, 4 or 5?
Yeah,
I think it was
4.
4.
And don't even get me started on the whole Honor of God bullshit.
Oh, Operation Condor, where they released the second movie first.
Yeah.
But yeah, Superman 13.7. That's not bad. Again, holding $316 million. Warner Brothers should be proud of this result. I think that, Zaslav. I mean, obviously James Gunn's very thrilled about this, but I feel like with Zaslav, he shouldn't be complaining that this movie didn't make $1 billion, because this movie was more about establishing the DCU and setting it up. Peacemaker season 2 is probably coming on soon, and maybe
it's all about
will gravitate towards.
It's all about making DC great again.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Jurassic World Rebirth only made $8.8 million. It's already out on VOD as we speak, which I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to.
See,
next show, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Morgan and I are going to see it Friday over at my best friend's place, because we're doing a book club and we're reading Jurassic Park.
It's better than Dominion, but that's like saying getting slapped in the face is better than having your nuts chopped off.
Oh, jeez. Number 6, Together, when in the ride release, made $6.7 million.
And somehow
I expected it.
And when I was watching it online the other day, for some reason I found an HD copy.
Yes, I was gonna say before Chayton cut me off. It got leaked online, folks. You could watch this shit online if you know your places. If you know how to settle 7 Cs, you could find a screener copy that's in HD. So you know what? fuck it. I wasn't interested in watching this because I'm not a body horror person, but you know what? Fuck it. It's a free movie that's in the theater. I can get attention off of that on Letterboxd.
You did like the substance, so.
Huh?
Well, you did like the substance, and that's body horror.
Most of it. Remember, the third act kind of killed it for me. Most of it wasn't even. Most of the movie wasn't even body horror. It wasn't body horror until the very end. Number 7, F1. Apple has another hit. It's very simple. $173 million just domestically. Yes, the movie cost $200 million, but worldwide, it's killing it. I don't know how much it made worldwide. Oh my God, almost $547 million. This is not, a stretch. Like this movie made money. I know That Summer was number 8. Worldwide, it's done a decent profit, but here domestically, it made 29.
Otherwise known as from what I hear, I know what you did to this franchise.
Yeah, it's just like, come on now. Honestly, thinking about it now, I know I haven't seen it. I'm fearing about watching it, but I'm eventually gonna have to see it, right? Because I'm a fan of the franchise for the most part. I'm like, I'm not looking forward to this because I thought the third movie killed it. I thought the TV show killed it even more. And now it's pretty much proven that they should have just stopped after the second movie. They should have just stopped. They should have just stopped. Smurfs. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Smurfs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in its third week.
Hey, I'd rather watch it over Eddington, so there's that.
You're lucky you fucking... number 10, How to Train Your Dragon. It's been around for a while. Yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed that Fantastic Four isn't doing as well as I thought it was going to. I'm kind of disappointed.
Me too. I thought that, I really thought that it and Superman were pretty much going to be neck and neck and both being like extremely successful, but
yeah. Okay, so I've got the budget for, I think, so Weapons is at 79 a minute. I even checked the fucking comment section. This is why I was doing all this. But yeah, yeah. So the budget for Freakier Friday, was this the first movie or is this the Weapons? I don't remember. $26 million. It's one of them. I'm gonna fucking look this shit up because I think it's only. No budget. I think Weapons only cost 26 million, maybe. Is it one that costs 26 million? Oh God, I wish I fucking looked at this. Come on, stop redirecting me to random shit, okay? Wikipedia, work with me here, please. $38 million is the budget for Weapons, so I don't know. So yeah, a lot of people are saying, yeah, the second twist and I know just sort of pissed them off. And Tanner said the first act was good, second act was decent, third act to lose traction, and the last twist is a complete smack to the head. I heard it's actually poorly written in terms of the dialogue. I heard the dialogue is horrendously bad. It's like Gen Z lingo 101. So, I don't know. So yeah, that's it for the fucking box office. But was I gonna talk about something? Fuck. Should I even talk about this controversy? I mean, I talked about this person before and how much I don't really care for them very much. But
probably wait until Chayton comes back because he's a fan of hers or them.
How you know what I'm talking about?
We all knew what you were talking about.
I don't know because I don't know if I should. I don't know. We'll see.
And then it turns out that it's not what we were thinking at all.
No, not at all. Come on, there we go. I don't know why.
Speaking of which,
third. I don't know why I went to third. Let me put it to you this way. I better. I have to put the fucking thing on for here. Let me put the fucking thing because I don't know how bad this is gonna get. I don't know if I'm going to get canceled, but what I'm about to say, if I can fucking find it. Come on. Okay. I have it. I have the thing on. Yeah, I do it to piss him. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it to piss him off. Good idea, Hunter. I'm not looking at the live chat because I don't want political discourse in there because it's probably the only time I'm going to talk about politics on this entire show. Although maybe in Wicked, we're talking about maybe the political climate because it's kind of thematically it would make sense. But other than that, Sydney Sweeney got canceled.
I wouldn't really say she got canceled.
I think she did. She did. She got canceled.
For doing I was going to.
Honestly, the ad was poorly conceived. Poorly conceived.
Yes.
Absolutely poorly. I think, you know what, to me, you know who handled controversy better? I think you'll agree with me, Chayton. I can't believe I have to mention Sabrina Carpenter again, but she handled that controversy with her album cover like a fucking champ, man. She said, you know what? I'm just, the cover is supposed to be female empowering. Like, she makes songs, yeah, they're about sex, right? But it's all about the female empowerment towards sex. It's not like male gazy bullshit. Women can feel empowered during sex and things like that. And then, she said it out, and then once people started, kind of still talked a little bit of bullshit, even though it died down, she said this, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to release alternate cover arts to my album, quote unquote, approved by God. That's how you do it. That's how you handle controversy. That's how you do it. With this, no, this was not handled well whatsoever. It was poorly fucking conceived. And apparently it was her idea. It wasn't even a fucking American Eagles idea. It was her idea to do. This is how you know, like, do I think the ad is racist? No, I don't think it's racist, but I think it's ill-conceived.
I don't think, like, honestly, I don't, like, I've seen the ad, like, and like, again, the idea of her getting canceled over this, I don't think is there. I honestly think so that I think that's a little, because this is still recent. Like, come back in maybe 6 months, because she's still going through Euphoria. I guarantee when Euphoria comes out, regardless of what your thoughts are on the show,
fucking bullshit ass, the worst show on television. I've made it very clear it's the worst show on television.
I guarantee
there's a lot of bad shit on TV.
I think this is easily going to get swept under the rug, more or less.
I think so even if this got any continuous news, this is going to get forgotten about by the time Euphoria season 3 comes out. And honestly, I hope it does.
I don't even think she's even going to do season 3. I think, if memory serves me correctly, because she couldn't deal with Sam Levinson's bullshit anymore.
She is. She was already cast. They already made the cast list scene a while back. No, my point is regarding this is I do believe that this is not going to, like, this is going to be something that people are freaking out. But also, I think people are laughing about people. Like, that's what I've been doing. I've been laughing about people freaking out. I honestly think this is I think while it's ill-conceived, yes, I'm not going to sit here and deny that. But I am also going to point out, I truly believe we cannot say anything online anymore without somebody getting offended. There can't be any jokes. It's why, again, I hate to say it, comedies, like basically we're in the pussy era of comedies.
Well, Naked Gun did pretty fucking well. So well, I
need to see that, but I'm talking about prior to this. Like, when was the last comedy where you laughed out loud for a long period of time? And maybe sometimes the jokes were a little offensive, but they went there. I can't recall like a wide release comedy. And I'm saying,
what about a Judd Apatow movie? I don't know. Judd Apatow was like the last titan of comedy.
Yeah,
and like Apatow movies are very raunchy, especially Knocked Up. Forget about it. They make jokes about Mr. Skin in that movie.
yeah, but like again, how long ago was that compared to how it is now?
2007, that movie came out.
Yeah,
and
almost 20 years ago.
People did pretty well. This Is 40 was when he kind of went off the rails, from what I understand. I haven't seen everything Apatow's done.
To me, the last great set of comedies that were really hilarious was 21, 22 Jump Street.
What about This Is the End, which came out, I think, after those? Well, at least after the first one.
It came out. So basically, that 2012, 2014 period, that was when cancel culture was still was prevalent.
But it wasn't a lot of people who, yes, the interview got canceled because North Korea decided to be bullshitters, but a lot of people who saw the interview really liked it. The reviews were good.
The interview wasn't bad. But again,
did see it, loved it, and
But like
There's
again,
outside
like
forces for that one.
maybe the interviews what kind of made people. And I'm sorry, fuck the people who get their feelings hurt. If I want to say so, like I'm the first to say something joking about Joe Biden. I'll say something funny about Donald Trump because even if I'm one side of the coin or the other side, I will again. I may
You know
I
what this
wouldn't.
is? I'm gonna comment on this. Yes, this whole bullshit is just, to me, again, ill-conceived ad. I can't.
I agree with you there.
I'm not gonna come here to say it's racist because there really isn't that much in it, unless you in it that's racist. But it is poorly conceived. It feels like your fiance was right. Remember a couple of months ago when she said she just caters to the male gaze? It's pretty obvious that that's what's happening here, and she can't really do. She can't act. You can't rely on her fucking acting ability anymore. She's relying too much on the male gaze.
Well, let's not forget she was in a few movies last year, so it wasn't like she's been MIA
Yes, but
from the
again,
public.
her acting talent is basically paper fucking fit. I've made that pretty clear before.
Well,
And
again, have you seen Immaculate?
There are more attractive actresses out there who can act worth a shit compared to her.
I was gonna say, Victor, did you see Immaculate?
I don't give a shit about watching that movie. The First Omen did it better. And that wasn't with attractive female leads, so don't give me any.
Okay, come see.
Yeah, Immaculate was immaculate.
Thank you.
First Omen got better reviews too. It got the better reviews. It did. It did. When you compare the two, First Omen got better. It's one of the raises I genuinely do regret for the first one because I gave it a 2 out of 5 because I think the editing was all that good, but I loved most of it. So honestly, if I re-rated the First Omen, I give it like a 3.5 to a 4. If because most of my distaste for the ending is because the original Omen. The ending to the original Omen was just designed to get sequels, and that's all it was.
Victor, my woman says that she doesn't think Sydney Sweeney got canceled. She's got too many man sims.
That's true. The fucking fan man
like,
sims and fucking incel. It's incel culture. That's what this is. Her brand is pretty much just for incels. And nobody who's there are more.
So are you calling me an incel, Victor?
I'm talking generally. Like I say before, I talk generally on this show. I don't point the fingers unless I literally say I'm pointing the fucking finger at somebody. But there are more actresses in Hollywood who can act, who are also very attractive. I was talking to my sisters about this, who are more vocal about this controversy. One of them said to me, "You know what? Florence Pugh is very attractive, but she can act." And I agree with that. Anybody who saw We Live in Time or even Thunderbolts, even though I found it mediocre as fuck, knows this because she was great in both of those. She was. And yeah, my sister said that she doesn't have big tits, but she's still attractive. And I replied to her, no, to be fair, she got a nice ass. I mean, you could name quite a few others that, who are very, 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 very attractive, and a lot of men really like them, but their acting ability is far better than Sydney Sweeney. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. To me, is it the controversy a little overblown? In some ways, yes. I feel like this was all complete culture war nonsense. It feels like Alex Garland should have wrote a side plot in Civil War where Kaylee Spaney's character gets canceled for doing a certain photo, and then she gets attacked pretty much for the rest of the movie. It's seriously, Alex Garland. It doesn't seem out of place in that movie. It really doesn't. So yeah, I think yes, is the controversy overblown? Absolutely, but is some of it justified? Yes. Yes, because it was poorly conceived. And American Eagle, you're the blame. Sydney Sweeney is to blame because she came up with the idea. The managers who let her go through with this should also be blamed. Like, she needs a better team. Because with celebrities, your agents and your managers are only there. Their job is to make you look good. This does not make her look good. It really doesn't. So,
like I said, I guess my closing remarks on it. Again, I think right now it's an eyesore for sure. But again, me personally, I think people the idiots out there in the world, and that could go on both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, I think both sides are to blame here. Because remember, this ad caused a culture war between the left and the right. I'm telling you, both of them are acting stupid. Both of them are.
It's like I'm more conservative.
It's like if Alex Garland wrote this shit.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say it's like I'm more of a conservative. My woman's more of like a Democrat and all that, and I told her, because in the world right now we had half of our lawmakers in Texas flee the country or flee the states to go to Chicago just because they didn't want to pass a vote, and they may get thrown in jail because of that shit. And I told my fiance, I said, sweetie, that like anybody who makes jokes about that, and no offense to anybody in here, this is just a point I was making with her. I said, anybody who calls Democrats pussies, they don't really have a leg to stand on now because the people ran away. So I can't take them bitching and moaning.
Here's the thing. I somewhat would agree with you because I'm saying this right now as a left-leaning person. I'm saying this right now. Most of the Democrats are fucking pussies. The ones who are standing up and fighting for all the bullshit are not Democrats. They're progressives. The progressives are fighting the fight, not the Democrats. The Democrats could pretty much be conservative shit number 2, like conservative minus 2.0. Let's put it that way. Before I start stuttering, the progressives are fighting the fights, not the Democrats. So I agree with you on that front.
Like one last thing I'll say before we move on. It's like here in Texas, I'm sure it's all around the country. Like they've been protesting different things going on, right? The Democrats or people who are, say they're Democrats or whatnot. And then like for Texas, for example, their leaders, the people that they were fighting for, ran away like cowards. Like I'm sorry, like either
if they were progressives, like if they were like the progressives, they would have stood and fight for that fucking law because they stand up and fight. You want to get these things
or if you're gonna lose, even if they were gonna lose the vote, because I think that's the main reason why they lost or why they left. Take the L. Like
not only take the L, not come up with a way to come up with something else to fight. It's like, especially when it comes to politics, the point here is just not give up. Even though it doesn't work the first time, it can work the second time. It comes with anything in life, really. So it's just like, my God, this is why I'm saying that the progressives are fighting the fight, because nobody else, the rest of the Democrats, they don't want to fucking fight. They're just too damn scared. And honestly, we need people who could run this country in a peaceful manner that could actually move and fight what's going on that they don't like. You fight for it before things go worse. And that's and honestly, that's like what Civil War did. Remember in the scene after, when they were in the town where they didn't pick a side and, they were, peaceful and all that. And then you saw the fucking snipers on the top on the rooftop, because if anybody interfered, they fucking shoot them. Like, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that scene.
Yeah.
Right after the scene in the dress shop, by the way. That was the scene.
Oh, yeah.
That. So
that's what
it reminds me of.
And it's funny, too, because also I was going to actually talk about this very topic from my point of view tomorrow on my show. So it's kind of funny how I came full circle.
I'm surprised I didn't fucking rant on this show, but you know what? I try to have nuance. I try, because you know me, I'm not a fan of City Suite. I've made it very vocal throughout the years, but I'm glad that we could actually talk about this in a very subtle, nuanced way. That's another thing that I don't like about today. There is no nuance. It's just tone deaf bullshit on both sides.
Yeah, and that's one thing. Like nuance. Me and my woman, we again, we're very different politically. We butt heads about it all the time, but it never changes how anything with us and all that. And we have good civil debates, and all that. And that's what I'm saying. I wish there was people like that out there sometimes where you could have those discussions and not feel like you're. Because I've had discussions with other.
That's what we do on the show. I can sit here and say, yes. Do I feel, do I get mad about Ari Aster? Sure. But we have nuanced conversations about him. We don't act tone deaf here. And that's the benefit of shows like us. Yeah, I know it sounds a little bit self-congratulatory, but considering it's our anniversary,
keep jerking yourself off, Victor. Keep jerking yourself off.
But yeah, that's what I believe there needs to be nuance, not only just in politics, but in film discussion as well, because film discussion right now is just bad. It is bad. I've made it clear. Like, look, for example, I'll give you another example. I don't know if Soren or Jared heard about this, but I heard something about, I saw Cody Leach's video of the rankings of all the movies he saw in July 2025, right?
Yeah,
And he mentioned all the discourse surrounding Happy Gilmore 2. He got a lot of shit for not liking it. Look, I was in the middle on Happy Gilmore 2, but did I criticize anybody who didn't like it? No. And then they even went after Sean Chandler for, saying, as you know, if you've seen anything Sean Chandler's done, obviously he's a recovering alcoholic. He's recovering. He's been in recovery for like 10 plus years. And then some guy had the balls to say, you have to drink to understand and enjoy Happy Gilmore 2. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Fucked up.
I don't like, for me, I wasn't really the biggest fan of the original Happy Gilmore. I've made it clear. I think Adam Sandler, if he's not doing drama, he's a talentless hack. However, and I didn't see Happy Gilmore 2, but I'm not going to criticize anybody for either seeing it or liking it, unless it's David with the Romy debate, because that he fucking like I talked about, like I told you that clip I've been posting where the son's about to rape the father in the bathtub. That was like basically I'll play it one more time and for context, like David was in the bathtub, and where is it? David was in the bathtub, and the guy kicking the door down was Romy. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That was David's reaction to it.
Yeah, exactly. That was crossing the line. Oh, you know another comedy you forgot to mention? The 10 movies. At least the first one. I haven't seen the second one, but the first one was one of the funniest fucking movies of last decade.
But remember, like no, but you get what I'm saying though. Those movies were like.
Yes, I get it. I just figured I'd mention that.
No. I want to basically I think 2012 to 2014 was to me like the last great period before people started to get more offended and all that. And
also, you know what other thing too? I forgot to mention this. You know what other reason why I feel this way? You probably feel that way? COVID. COVID affected how a lot of people lived, and people became chronically online. And because of the fact they became chronically online, they became more unhappy. And as a result, we're seeing a lot of people who can't fight for what they believe in anymore because they get a little, if somebody else, they can't have any nuanced conversation anymore because they get offended because COVID locked us up for almost a year. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I think COVID was also partially to blame, at least in my view. That was also partially to blame. But yeah, exactly. Taylor didn't like Happy Gilmore 2. Yeah, he gave it like a 2 out of 5. And he said if he liked it, good for you. Just will be a jerk about it. And that's what I was trying to do in my review. Like I said in the review, that not a lot of people are gonna I forgot exactly what I said. I can paraphrase, but like you may like it, you may hate it. Just watch it and find out for yourself. That's all I said. So it's like, come on. I had a fucking nuanced take on Happy Gilmore 2, and this is a guy who only gave it a 3 out of 5. So I'm moving on. I'm saying way too long on Sydney, sweetie. Sword, you might want to take you want to put this as a separate table contest from the intro to Sydney, sweetie, and then now topic 1 or 2. Let's see who's going to go first. Jared went first. It was his birthday. I'm going to let Soren go first this time.
All right. I don't have my own list this time, but I have a Watch Mojo list.
Ooh.
Oh boy, fuck them.
The top 30 failed movie franchises.
30?
Fantastic. It failed after 1 movie.
We'll see. Number
Granted,
30.
he did fucking 58 Adam Sandler movies. Oh god.
Number 30, Beautiful Creatures. I've heard of it, but I'm not
Beautiful
sure.
Creatures. Is that? I think Chayton's talked about Beautiful Creatures at one point. It was one of them YA movies.
I forgot that movie.
It was one of them YA movies with Alden Ehrenreich. Remember him?
I like that movie.
In fact, I think Ray Nicholson, Jack Nicholson's son, looks a little bit like Alden Ehrenreich when you really look at him. I think he looks a little bit like him.
Number 29, Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Oh, fuck that movie. That movie is so bad. I love the original Speed. That second movie, first of all, so you're telling me that Sandra and Keanu broke up over pepper spray? And then this is why fucking Jason Patrick takes over. And I don't mind Jason Patrick, but he's out of place in this movie. And then Willem Dafoe slumming it as the villain. Come on.
Number 28, Tomb Raider 2018.
Which one?
Tomb Raider 2018.
Tomb Raider 2018.
Oh, Tomb Raider.
Oh,
They were going to make a
I
sequel.
liked that
They were
one.
going to make one. They were going to
Victor,
make one, but then it got canned.
Victor, I need to head out again just because I got my internet may not be working while I'm on my way back home. So just give me like 10, 15 minutes. I'll be back on. Anyway.
Which is
Okay.
because I actually had fun with the 2018 version.
The thing is that the reason why they didn't make a sequel was because the rights got sold from the game because Square Enix owned the license for a bit, and then they sold it off to fucking what the fuck's their name?
Amazon,
I think. No. These guys own. I forgot the name of it. THQ, I think, is owned by them now. THQ Nordic, that is. I forget what the fuck their name is. Embracer Group. These are the same guys who got the rights to Lord of the Rings after the Saul Zaentz people sold the rights. And Embracer Group was in a shit ton of trouble. And then they decided to give the show. They decided, let's do a show with Amazon. And I don't understand why Sophie Turner is gonna play Lara Croft. Fuck no, I don't understand this. I don't see Sophie Turner, Sansa Stark as Lara Croft. Sansa annoyed the shit out of me.
Number 27, Abraham Lincoln.
Vampire Hunter.
No, Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes, the 2000 with Tim Burton. Oh my god. Jeez.
Just because of how that ends and everything, I truly just wish we had gotten a sequel just to see monkeys in.
We're gonna talk about Blue Monkeys later. Oh wait, that's Parker Selfridge. I'm sorry. We're gonna talk about Blue Monkeys later though.
Number 26, The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, fuck that movie.
Yeah.
Fuck that movie. That movie's bad. And this is coming from someone who didn't mind the first movie. I don't think it's great, but there's a lot good in it. Like, for example, Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone are terrific in it. I kind of like, I like their relationship. The problem with that movie is, to me, they did the origin again when everybody, I think they should have just skipped the origin when you think about it. They should have done what Homecoming did and skipped the origin. I think doing the origin again, but like in a 2012 kind of way, I don't know. It didn't work. I will always say Gwen Stacy was the best thing about that franchise. And then they blew it in the second movie. They completely blew it.
Number 25, The Moral Instruments, City of Bones.
Oh, fuck. That
another YA movie.
Damn.
It was so bad they decided the TV show, and the TV show got canceled, and they didn't even do all the books in the TV show. So,
Number 24, The Fantastic Beasts series.
Well, you gotta blame Warner, because with Warner, after that second movie, I mean, the first movie did pretty well. It got decent reviews. Grindelwald was when all the shit started.
Yeah.
Grindelwald was and Johnny Depp was bad, and you know.
Yeah.
Number 23.
Didn't help that J.K. Rowling was being a transphobe at that time, which she still is, but at that time, pretty bad.
Number 23, Percy Jackson.
Oh my God, help me!
Well, at least you
got the show, unless that
but
shit.
More gets upset with the show too, because it's like it's still like changing things, but now the author's involved in changing things, so it's like.
In other words, it's called an adaptation, motherfucker.
Number 22, Valerian and the City of $100 Million.
I wanted that movie to succeed so bad because first trailer was so great, that teaser was so great with the Beatles song, and then once I saw they did the second trailer with the Gangsta's Paradise playing, oh, that's it, it's over. And then I saw the movie, the opening scene of that movie is incredible. The rest is not that good.
Number 21.
I don't know.
Number 21, the diversion series Allegiant.
Yep.
Allegiant. Oh, the last one, they cut it off.
It was almost going to be a TV movie. one point.
And then the actor said, "No, I'm not being involved in no TV movie."
Number 20, the live-action house movie canceled itself, Mortal Engines.
Oh, Mortal
Oh,
Engines.
I
The movie where they
forgot
made
about that.
Minions gods. No joke. The Minions with the sequel Me are gods in Mortal Engines.
Well, to be fair, it's not far-fetched if you look at Facebook.
Oh my god.
Number 19, Battle Los Angeles.
No, that movie, it's not great, but I could turn my brain off and watch it and just go pew, 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 shoot aliens. It's not a great movie by any means, but, and that, after that movie came out, I'm like, where the fuck did Aaron Eckhart go? Because he disappeared after that movie. He disappeared.
Number 18, Madam Phlegm.
Madam Phlegm?
Madam Web.
I don't.
Move on. In fact, it's been actually almost 1 year now since I did that review because we did it on the second anniversary review. I ranted about it. So almost about a year ago was that rant. Everybody loved it and everybody was laughing. And
Number 17, The A-Team.
oh, the movie The A-Team?
Yeah, the movie.
I've never seen it, but didn't Joe Carnahan direct it?
I'm
pretty sure he did.
I have a funny story about that movie. So, in my friends group, we had this guy named Kamal in it.
I think you mentioned the story before, but keep going.
Wait, have I?
This Kamal guy sounds familiar to me. What did he do? What did he say?
This was around the time where Marvel was doing, the end credit scenes.
Yeah. And
he thought because the A-Team had an end credit scene that they were going to join the Avengers.
Yes, now you told this story before. You have. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Number 16, Speed Racer.
Listen, visually, that movie is beautiful.
The
story, I haven't seen it in a while. Don't get me, I haven't seen it in a while. But the visuals are very good. And you get to see Jack Shepard as Racer X. You get to see Matthew Fox. So, cut them that slack.
Number 15, If Only This Was a Kiss Next Door spinoff. I Am Number 4.
You know what? I kind of liked that movie. I kind of liked it. Sure, it's flawed. But the last act was actually pretty fucking entertaining.
Number 14, Van Helsing.
Guilty pleasure. I don't like to use the term guilty pleasure, but I kind of liked it too.
I grew up watching it too.
Number 13, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
I have the Blu-ray, and I only watched the first 15 minutes of it because, I couldn't stand half the time Jake Gyllenhaal, what's her name from Quantum of Solace? The fuck's her name? Not Olga Kurylenko, the other one.
Yeah.
They were arguing the entire time for the first 15 minutes. I can't take this anymore.
Number 12, A Series of Unfortunate Events.
That movie was good. I don't care.
Really
I
love
think
the movie.
And also, I feel like that movie was self-contained. I don't think it was really intended to start a franchise. It was pretty self-contained.
I also just don't know how you combine the next 3 stories into something.
Yeah, for me, it worked better as a TV series, so I
thought the movie was very good. Very, very good.
Number 11, The Lone Ranger.
Tonto. Johnny Depp as Tonto. And Armie Hammer as the Lone Ranger. Armie Hammer. Yeah, talk about a problematic figure.
There's parts of that movie, I definitely don't, hate it and everything, but it's just, part of it is just man, it's so bleak. But really what drives it down for me is really Johnny Depp. And really, the first 10 minutes of the movie, where he's just
I had fun with Lone Ranger. Certainly don't think it's worst picture worthy, especially over the Purge and food fight.
Yeah,
to me, I feel like Gore Verbinski kind of fell off after that. Cure for Wellness was not a good movie. I thought it was not good and messy, very, very messy.
You might want to remove the banner at the bottom.
Fuck! I forgot to. Oh, great! I'm not getting political anymore, guys. Why the fuck is this still on?
Number 10, The Golden Compass.
Oh my god! At least that TV show. Apparently, the TV show is very good. His Dark Materials. I heard that was very good.
Number 9, Power Rangers.
I don't care. That movie's underrated. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care either. That movie's awesome.
I don't give a fuck. Especially considering the show Power Rangers at that time. It was in. I think it was. What was the season that came out aired in 2017? Ninja Steel. That season was fucking terrible. All that season was fart jokes. Legit. Saban told. Like, this isn't even Nickelodeon asking. Put fart jokes in. Saban, the company who owned Power Rangers at that time, was put it. They said it to the writers. Put in fart jokes. Put in fart jokes. Put in fart jokes. And that's all that was. And I preferred it to go in a different direction. That's what this movie did. Yes, it's a darker movie. Yes, it is. But the only thing I don't like about it is the Krispy Kreme stuff. That could have been taken out entirely. But other than that, the movie's great.
Number 8, the Diet Star Wars itself, Aragon.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I reviewed that a year and a half
You
ago.
did.
I don't remember a goddamn thing about it. I don't remember a thing.
If you remember the original Star Wars, then you remember Aragon.
I
Number
remember
7.
like Jeremy Irons is the bad guy, I guess. Wasn't he the bad guy or was he one of the good guys?
No, that
Not
it was
Malkovich.
No, Malkovich was the bad guy. Jeremy Irons was one of the
Malkovich
good guys.
and Carlisle.
Robert
Number-
Carlyle?
Yeah.
Oh
Number
my
7,
God.
John Carter.
Oh, John Carter. I mean, I haven't seen him in quite a number of years, but like John Carter, I don't know. I really want to know what happened because you had Andrew Stanton as director. You could have made something really, really special, but I don't know what happened.
Number 6, the movie that ruined Duncan Jones's career, Warcraft.
Warcraft. Believe it or not, I've never played Warcraft. I'm thinking that maybe I should get into Warcraft. I've never played Warcraft though. I've never played World of Warcraft, and a lot of people really like World of Warcraft. They say to me, if you're gonna get started, it's very fucking addictive." So that's probably why that South Park episode was so true to reality because Carbon was so addicted. He got fat and he was vomiting and shitting all over his fucking room.
Number 5, Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh my god! One of the
Movie is
things
unintentionally hilarious.
one of the things that I truly regret is seeing that movie in the fucking theater. I did. I saw it in the theater, and then my sisters went to go see Hannah Montana the movie. We should have just went to go see Monster vs. Aliens. I really regret. And Monster vs. Aliens is probably the best movie of those three. So,
Number 4,
Jesus Christ, I don't know what I was thinking.
Number 4, Green Lantern.
Make it green and animated.
Number 3, Fan 4 Stick.
We just got the fucking best Fantastic Four movie ever, which is not saying much. So this movie doesn't need to fucking exist.
Still think The Incredibles is, but that's another story. Number 2.
I found The Incredibles to be incredibly overrated, so by default, First Steps is the best Fantastic Four movie.
Number 2. When I first saw this movie, I already don't like it, but after watching the show, I hate it even more. The Last Airbender.
Listen, I actually, this is the first episode Jared and I did together. This is the very first one we did together. And I remember when I did that episode, what I did was I said, fuck it. I'm going to binge the entire first season. This is back when I had Paramount Plus. I don't have it anymore because it's a shitty app with bugs everywhere. But I watched the first season. I'm like, wow, this is really good. And then I watched The Last Airbender again, even though I'd seen it before, but now I could fully understand the flaws in it. I'm just like, why are we glossing over this? Why are we glossing over that? This, and that. I'm just like, what does M. Night Shyamalan get from this? I don't think he understood the material.
They basically combined 600 minutes into 100 minutes. How do you do that?
Less than that if we're going to get technical, because there's like fucking 10 minutes of credits at the end.
And number 1.
The only good thing about it was Princess Yue, and that's not because she has penis hair, but I found her very attractive, but that's it.
And number 1, The Dark Universe.
Oh my god. You know what? Every time Universal decides, let's do another interpretation of the Universal monsters, they always fuck it up. Van Helsing bombed. This movie bombed. Invisible Man did well, which proved like, hey, maybe we got something. And then Wolfman completely tanked. It's over. Stop putting Universal monsters in a modern setting. Just don't. It's dated. The whole idea is dated. It's over.
Well, Tanner, I think Elias 2 is still in development.
I don't think Alita is gonna get made. I didn't even like that movie one bit. I really did, and not be in terms of the visuals. I think that's the best Robert Rodriguez looking movie because most of his movies look fucking cheap. But the script is what really tears down that movie. The script is really bad, and that's saying a lot because James Cameron can be a solid writer, and you got the writer of Shutter Island co-writing it with him. And I don't know what the fuck that script was. It was garbage. Like, I think Christoph Waltz did the best job in terms of the performances, but everybody else was not that great.
All right, that's it for my topics. Jared, you go.
Yeah, I'll go because I'm actually coming up with something very quick to do. I mean, I've already talked about something, but I'm going to talk about something else too.
Well,
so you go first.
I'll basically talk about 2 movies I saw. One of them is a recent movie, and the other a movie that I'm surprised it took me this long to actually see. So first of all, I saw the new Naked Gun movie in theaters on Friday, and I am a huge fan of the original trilogy of movies. They're not perfect movies by any means.
Like I said, I've only seen the first one, and that was last night, and I really, really liked it. I own the sequels. I just haven't watched them.
I think because I used to watch them on TV a lot, so really the third one was the one I would watch the most. But now in recent years and everything, the first one is the one I've probably watched the most at this point. But yeah, I was really excited for this movie. I love the Naked Gun franchise, and I was hoping that it would be done right. The people that were involved, it seemed that this was going to be a winner. I have always loved the choice of Liam Neeson.
That was an inspired casting choice, in my opinion.
And I think this movie pulled everything off, and just this movie's a winner, guys. And I know this movie too went through a huge development overhaul and stuff. They've been trying to make this movie for a while. Originally Ed Helms was attached to this, which I think would have been.
Ed Helms was attached. I remember that.
Ed Helms, I think, could not have done.
I don't think it would have worked.
Yeah, no, he couldn't, because what is great about the original movie, and then what's great about this movie too, is that Leslie Nielsen and Liam Neeson are straight men.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I found when I watched the first movie last night. Why they made me laugh, because Leslie Nielsen played it so straight, and because he played it straight, it was so funny.
He acts like he is in just a regular movie.
Yes, except his character's one of the stupidest but endearing cops of all time.
And that's why, and Liam Neeson just perfectly embodies what that character was about. Then again, he's playing his son in this movie and everything, but he still just got such great comedic timing with every single joke. And oh my god, this is one of the funniest movies I've seen in a very long time. I was laughing so hard at points. There was one. So you just watched the first movie, Victor. So
yes.
you know the dating montage scene.
Oh my god, that is one of the funniest parts of that movie.
They do a dating montage in this movie between Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson's character. I was laughing so hard during this scene or sequence that I was in literal tears from how batshit insane it gets. And
my God.
I will leave it up to your imagination. I won't say
I
anything
can't even
about what that
imagine
scene
how.
entails because it's like you have to experience that to really just be like, what the fuck am I watching?
Oh my God.
But no, like Liam Neeson is fantastic. There's and what's great too is I was watching this with my friend Chayton, and we noticed this we're about 30 minutes into the movie. It had already pretty much showed everything that was in the trailers.
So they even show that much in the trailers, that is?
Yeah,
Because I've
no.
only seen the teaser, and I wouldn't think the teaser was like. I think the teaser's like the very beginning. I would assume it's the very beginning.
The very beginning, but like the main trailer and stuff, all the jokes, all those jokes and stuff are in like the first 30 minutes. So like the rest of the movie, you're just like, I have no idea, like because like there's fantastic jokes, like. But like Buster Rhymes is in this movie.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding! I thought Halloween Resurrection. Okay, is he better in here than in Halloween Resurrection? That's my question.
Buster Rhymes is in this movie, and Liam Neeson is like looking at his paperwork, and he's like, "Ah, yes, it looks like you were put away for man's laughter." And then he's like, "You mean?"
I can read from back.
Rhymes is like, "You mean manslaughter?"
Is that supposed to be a reference to Resurrection because he made people laugh? I don't know.
There is a joke that you will appreciate, Victor. So there is a scene where, let's see. So it's towards the end of the movie, but Pamela Anderson apparently took Liam Neeson's TiVo, and apparently like she did something wrong and plugged it in or something, and it recorded over Liam Neeson's video recordings on his TiVo of Buffy.
It better not be those fucking widescreen versions I keep complaining about. It's the only 4x3, damn it.
There's other little things like so
it would have been
like,
better. It would have been even better if they referenced fucking Lost in this.
They reference,
especially considering Kevin Durant is in this, who played Kimi.
Oh my God, Kevin Durant is in this movie. He has one scene that's just. Oh, he has two scenes. One he's like not directly involved in, but it's really, really funny. It involves a infrared camera and it looking as if Pamela Anderson is sucking Liam Neeson's dick.
Oh my God.
Through infrared, and then like he's petting his dog or something, and then it looks like he's fucking his dog.
Oh my God, that is.
But
I can tell Seth MacFarlane produced this fucking thing. I can tell.
There's so many good jokes in this, and they're not like super. And the thing is, they're not like super crass or anything. Like they're not like
PG-13. That's kind of to be expected, but you know.
Yeah, but they're still just really freaking funny, and Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson are fantastic. You know, I feel bad for Pamela Anderson because her entire life she's just been, you know, seen as, you know, from Baywatch and Tommy Lee's, you know, the sex tape and all that stuff. But like, man, she is fantastic in this. And they're so good together. And
I think maybe this is going to be the movie where people take her seriously. I think this is going to be the movie. Maybe this is the movie. But again, I haven't seen The Last Showgirl, the last movie she did, which got pretty decent reviews as well.
I hear she's great in that.
So I think she's turning around.
That's
I think
right.
she's
Cody
turning around.
Rhodes does have a small role in the movie.
And
In fact, I
Paul
forgot that
Walter
was
who's
Cody
in every
Rhodes.
fucking movie this year, it seems.
Liam Neeson, this is one of the best performances I've seen him in, and I think
Granted, a lot of the time these days he's making ticket ripoffs, and I'm so glad he did this movie because it's so different for him. A lot of the times he takes up serious roles. You don't really see him in comedies.
I know. Some things that I was happy about. There's like a little Priscilla cameo, which I really like.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
That made me happy. I was like, oh yeah, like let's.
You know what made it even funnier if Kaylee Spadey was in this movie.
There's a few kind of celebrity cameos and stuff I wasn't like really expecting. I won't go into them because it's just like I really think
I guess it's part of the surprise because with plot, this movie's not really about the plot per se. It's more about the jokes, I guess.
It's for little things like this. Like there's this moment. So like there's this moment at the very beginning of the movie where there's like this car crash or something, and Liam Neeson goes to the crime scene. He puts on a glove, to handle evidence, picks up the evidence with his not gloved hand, so he contaminates evidence. It's little jokes like that are so like silly, but you notice them and they're really freaking funny. And that was the best stuff. That was the best thing about like the Naked Gun, like the original movie and like those original 3 films, was just like how funny even like the little things were. And if you like really paid attention and stuff, like you would just get like so much humor. And I think this movie just does that franchise justice. I could have a whole trilogy of this.
Honestly, considering this movie did better than expected, I think there is a possibility we're gonna get more because a lot of people seem to really respond to this movie. A lot of people who saw it really seem to respond to it. And I will be watching the second and third one before I watch this one, but I can't wait. Considering,
it's one of those things where like I really wanted to give this like a very high rating, but at the same time, I'm kind of like I'm endeared to that first movie so much that I don't know if I can really say I like it more than the first movie. So in the first movie I gave an 8 out of 10, so I give this movie also an 8 out of 10, mostly just because it's like I like that first one so much and everything, and I can't
Granted, the baseball scene in the first movie is just an all-timer. It's an all-timer, especially considering the fucking butchering of the national anthem, or Frank trying to be the umpire. He doesn't know between strikes and balls.
Some things I will say that I won't like. I'll try very lightly not to spoil. I will say, stay for the credits. Maybe not necessarily the end credit scene, but like stay through to the credits because it's a payoff for a
spoil alert
joke earlier in the film. And then also, the beginning of the credits is a huge reference to the original Police Squad show, which I thought was really, really cool. But yeah, this movie was freaking awesome. I was really, really happy. This was one of my most anticipated films of the year, and it paid off wonderfully.
That's great. That's great.
So I have one other review I want to do of a movie that I recently saw for the first time, like 2 days ago or so. And I feel bad that it's taken this long, but I finally saw District 9
Oh, that movie is terrific. It's out. It's fantastic. It's
The-
fabulous.
One more of the
This
Oscar.
was a movie that, like I remember when the trailers for this movie came out and everything, because like they were just so different and weird, and I feel like this was my first like introduction to kind of like a found footage type style.
It's not really a found footage. It's more like a
For-
mockumentary, if anything.
Yeah, but and it's not that for the entire movie either.
No.
Mainly just like the first 30, 40
the
minutes
beginning,
maybe.
the first like 25 minutes, and then the very last scene. It's like that.
So again, Morgan and I are going through the 1001 movies, and we've been spinning the wheel kind of like we do on here.
Yeah.
And just letting fate decide, and it finally picked District 9, and I was really taken away by its social commentary.
It's about apartheid, folks. It's about apartheid.
With a lot of stuff with xenophobia, and racism, and it's so well done. And Charlotte
Copley?
Yeah, Charlotte Copley is freaking great as Vicus.
Mhm.
What a
Wilkes. Wilkes.
What is it?
Wilkes? Is it Wickus or is it
It's
Wilkes?
Vicus.
Vicus,
You
Vicus.
pronounce the W like a V.
Ah, damn it.
Vicus.
Fucking South African lingo.
Yeah,
I'm not.
It's so, the first like 30 minutes or so are so compelling. You're learning about this alien culture a little bit, how they came to Earth, what they are doing, how racist people are, like calling them, these like different names.
Well, technically,
like
they're like
prawns.
Parker from Avatar. They're complete xenophobes.
Yes.
Except they don't call them blue monkeys.
And like you get to see Vicus like in the field, like basically like going through and evicting people, evicting these aliens.
That's how the
from
movie
the
starts
area.
too.
It's so well done and everything. And then like, of course, he eventually gets infected with some black alien goop that starts turning him into an alien.
Oh, great. It's the black oil from the X-Files.
And you slowly get to see how humanity turns on him and starts lying about him as he begins to change and transform. And this movie gets really freaking violent and gross.
It's bloody.
It gets really fucking gross, like body horror almost. And he starts like developing like a friendship with one of the aliens, which was one of my favorite aspects of the movie. And the ending is really heart-wrenching, especially like that final shot.
Oh, that is devastating.
That is like, that truly made the ending of the movie for me. Like, just made the movie for me in general. That was so well done. I also just love the directing style in it. I again, kind of as you said, like a mockumentary. A lot of like shaky cam kind of, and
and it's funny because the cinematographer for this movie, District 9, is the same guy who shot Captain America: Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. He might have done Winter Soldier, but it's the same DP. It's the same cinematographer. In fact, he actually in some ways, the cinematographer actually plays a character in the movie because they refer to him like Wilkes. Something's refers to, hey Trent, come film this. Trent Pollock is the cinematographer's name, so he
Oh my
technically has a
God.
character as a cameraman for the movie.
And then like there was just also the special effects or visual effects.
I think a lot of that has
aliens.
to do with Peter Jackson producing and allowing Weta to do this, and the fact that this only cost $35 million, or like even less than that.
I truly think that it was a great thing that happened that the Halo movie fell through so that they could end up making this movie instead.
Honestly, I don't know how you could fucking make a Halo movie. The TV show completely flopped. I don't even know how you could fucking make a movie out of it.
The one thing I will say against this movie, and it's only it comes down to taste, personal taste and stuff. Nothing like again like people that like absolutely like love this movie and stuff, and I saw everybody's reviews and stuff on Letterboxd when I rated it and stuff, but I'll agree with Morgan with this. I think near the end of the movie, the third act gets very like overblown, where like it does straight up become like an action movie for a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
And I think it's where the rest of the movie was so like kind of quiet and introspective.
I wouldn't necessarily call it quiet, but it is definitely more of a drama.
Yeah, but like I understand in moments like I really liked them infiltrating the facility and stuff. I liked that scene and everything. I think it just became very overblown when you've got the guys that are like selling cat food to the aliens, because cat food is like catnip to them. Basically, it's like a drug. When you get them fighting, and then you got the people from the facility, and it becomes very clustered. And I was kind of like, this is like the weakest part of the movie, and it's still great, but the other stuff around it is a lot better. This is a movie I'm going to be thinking about a lot and everything. The rating I'm giving it right now is probably not the rating I'm going to end up with like when I inevitably rewatch this movie after time has passed and everything. This is an 8 out of 10 right now for me. This was one of the I can now say, yes, this was one of the best films of 2009, but sadly Avatar came out, so
yeah, that's how I feel. Sorry.
District 9 is way better than Avatar.
No, it's not. No, it's not. In fact, Star Trek beats them both. No. Does it beat them both? Yes, it does. It beats them fucking both. So fuck you too.
But no, District 9, I freaking loved this movie. I'm really glad I finally got to see it.
I feel like
I want to, not so much Chappie, but I want to watch.
Oh no, not Chappie.
Alicia.
Chappie, look, listen. Chappie had such potential, but if it wasn't for that fucking rap group showing up and pretty much taking over the fucking movie, I know they're friends with Blomkamp, but my God, they cannot act worth a fucking shit.
I do want to watch Elysium though. Chappie
holds a candle.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, the my phone.
Now let me turn on my fucking AC. I'm fucking hot in here. But yeah, District. I wonder if they're ever gonna fucking get around to making that sequel that they wanted to do. I wonder if they're ever gonna fucking get around to doing that, because the ending of District 9 leaves that fucking open.
Yeah,
it leaves it wide open. So then again, Neil Blomkamp. Another one you should check out, Gran Turismo. That's the best movie he's done since District 9.
Okay,
I think it is the best. That movie it was better than it had any right to be. And now he's going to do, huh?
the racing one, right?
Yes. Based on the game. And he's doing Starship Troopers next, which is going to be based on the novel, which is a good move because I don't know how you can remake the movie. So at least you're adapting the book, which plays it a little bit more straight. Because Paul Verhoeven, you know him with his satire. He just goes all the way anti-military, blah, blah, blah. Maybe we'll get to Starship Troopers one day. But Chayton, I want you to go.
Oh, okay.
Now
well, yes, I'm going to, before I go, I'm going to say this. Yes, once again, I will be talking about something about Ari Aster. Wait. Let me do Victor's reaction to an Ari Aster related. That's Victor's face right there. But before I get to it, because I have one other topic, because I was gonna do a double review as well, but I had to switch my things up with my movies. Next week's gonna be a long topic because I've got 4 movies I'll be covering. But I as a precaution, since Victor's insolence last week, everybody hates Chris. I have discussed with the co-creator.
No, everybody hates Chris. That one is what the fuck's the one with Chris Rock in it? Is it Jigsaw from the Book of Saw? Is that what the one he was in? Yeah, it has to be, right? That one's like an everybody hates Chris episode.
Or that Will Smith.
No, Spiral.
Oh, Spiral. I'm sorry.
I like Spiral. But anyway, I talked to the co-creator of this show and co-owner of this show, Mr. David 3000, and I got him to agree to this because I'm tired of Victor's insolence of interrupting me through Ari Aster. So if Victor interrupts me with a video clip or an audio or anything during this whole review, then David has given me the authority to make episode 140 the Hereditary review. If you have a problem with that,
no!
Yay!
David, I could call David right now and have him agree or have him say what we have already agreed. I talked about this the day after last week's episode. So one video clip that I did not do, one remark, one interruption of this Ari Aster short film. It is short like your penis, Victor. That it will be Hereditary on episode 140. So I gave it. I could have been and all that. So yes, that is wicked of me because also I would have not have had to do laundry late if it wasn't for this movie that was too damn long. But I will talk about that later. But with that being said, I like to welcome y'all into the strange thing about the Johnsons. That was me, by the way. So anybody thinking it was anything else? But after that, then anything else. I'm not doing. However, this was a very early Ari Aster film. Actually, let me, because I'm just getting on my laptop, so I wanna get my facts straight about this. Strange thing about the Johnsons. It's a 2011 short film by Ari Aster, which was, of course, his way before Hereditary and other movies like this. Directed, written by Ari Aster, starring Billy Mayo, yes, that's his name, Brandon Greenhouse, and Angela Bullock. Let's see. Let me see what it was. They star as members of a suburban family in which the father is trapped in a one-sided incestuous relationship with his abusive son. So last week I mentioned about the father fucking the son. I haven't seen this movie in a little bit. I knew there was incest in it, but I forgot that it was actually the son fucking the father.
and all that.
I've seen this twice and I forgot about it.
Yeah, so first I want to give my overall thoughts. I really did enjoy it. I do want it to be made theatrically, but with its subject matter, it will not unless it gets sent straight to DVD. I feel like you can actually stretch this out a little bit, maybe an hour and a half, probably at least the theatrical length. But yes, this movie, I thought the performances were good. You could see the early signs of Ari Aster's brilliance in his cinematography, his direction, or not cinematography, but his direction, his writing with this movie. Especially with and they already have a name. They don't even need to name this movie. The strange thing about the Johnsons, they could call it. I'm trying to remember what the I think it was called Cocoon Man, something like that. If I remember correctly, that was because the father is a writer. He writes poetry on it, but he wrote his confession. Yes, Cocoon Man, Confessions by Sidney Johnson, which is the character, the father in the movie. They can even name it that, which if they named it that, I would know exactly what this is. Yeah, I will agree, Hunter. This movie is kind of while I would like a theatrical, and I believe Ari Aster has talked about making this theatrical or like actual full-length film. It is with the subject material because there's a few things you kind of don't do in movies. Incest, unless you're like Hills Have Eyes or Wrong Turn type shit. The premise that will turn you away in the span of 3 seconds. It's a very depressing movie, especially with the ending and all that. And again, part of me wants to spoil it, but you can't go that much far about the son fucking the dad, raping him, especially in that scene in the bathtub. That's why, and all that. I was trying to find a funny or a clip that is kind of funny in a way. If you're kind of sick like me,
it's funny because you don't know the context of it. Unless you know the context, then it's not very funny.
Yeah. If you don't know,
it just looks like a comedy skit almost.
Yes. And like I said, it didn't take me long to edit and all that. Victor is just sitting there, just wait, he's holding everything in his power because he knows what would happen. But Victor's face. I want to solo that actually real quick.
Oh no!
But yes. So we'll keep his face on there the entire time while he does that. So yes, I'll go into more details. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, we'll do that. So the beginning of the movie starts. I'll spoil it because it's 30 minutes. You can watch on YouTube, and I know a lot of people hate Ari Aster in this chat. So you know what? But anyway, the movie opens up to the kid when he was a kid jerking off. He's jerking off to a picture. The father comes and checks on him, and he catches him jerking off. And he's telling him it's quite normal for him to jerk off and shit and all that.
At least he's not doing it to a pie.
Yeah. Well, Soren, I will allow to interrupt, or Jared, because I like it, and all that. But Victor is the only one that can't interrupt. Anyway, so he caught the son jerking off, and he was telling him how natural it was. Then the reveal that it was a picture of his daddy that he was jerking off to. And then it does a time loop a few years later to when he's all grown, getting married while he's grabbing his dad's ass in the picture. And then he takes him to the back of the shed and starts sucking him off. And then and the mom sees this, and she's either too frightened or whatnot to even say nothing. So then, of course, he, and this has been going on for years, and then the father is trying to, write his confession and all this other stuff. His son finds it, he tells him, don't do it again, breaks. And in the one moment, and the father's all, and also the father was all smiles at the beginning of the movie when his son was younger. He was all smiles. And then when it jumped in forward, he was all the only moment of peace he had in the entire movie, probably outside of his death, was when he was in the bathtub, just listening to a video or a podcast. He's sitting there fucking just enjoying himself. And then his son breaks in and fucking gets his ass, and all that in more ways than one. And the wife or the mom is hearing this and just turns the volume up even further. And so later on, the dad had a copy of said confession because the son burned it earlier, and so the son found out the father had another copy. They were fighting for it, and he runs into oncoming traffic, gets killed. And it was funny because the part when he comes and acts like a fucking bitch, when the son comes to the dad and holds him like his wife is holding the husband, he tells the mom to get the fuck away. Then later on, he tries on his dad's sweater vest. The mom confronts him, asking the son how long has it been? Like how long when did it start? Was like prom after prom or something. Then they get into a fight, and the mom kills him pretty brutally. And that's how the movie ends. She burns the second copy, and that was how it ended. It was a great movie, very disturbing. Showed the brilliance of Ari Aster even back then. And Ari Aster is one of the greatest directors of all time. Like if I added this to the ranking, it would probably be bottom just because of the fact that it's a short film. So, but every Ari Aster movie, 5 out of 5, way better than Lost. And I tell you this much: all 5 of these movies, including fucking including Strange Thing About the Johnsons, is better than the movie we're talking about tonight.
Oh.
And I'll spoil something. I didn't hate Wicked. Oh, okay. Well, at least
Chayton. Like, I don't know if you watch this and everything, but the Criterion channel, they do the Criterion Closet videos every now and then.
Yes.
Ari Aster just did a new one, and he basically recommends the movies that basically influenced Eddington that were in the closet there. So, like, I think you would appreciate that.
I'll have to watch that because I love Eddington. I think I put it my number 3 in my rankings.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I loved how Victor was actually reading his "Don't Drop Your Phasma Pop," but Mandalorian. But I like that Victor was reading the Spider-Man Blu-ray set as like he was reading a book. But yes, that was my review of Strange Things About the Johnsons. It's a great movie, a great short film. Go check it out. Victor was good in this. He almost cracked, and he saves himself a Hereditary review for now. Maybe when the next Ari Aster movie comes out and I review
I'll say
it.
this about the Strange Thing About the Johnsons. It's probably it's definitely higher than Eddington on my Ari Aster ranking. I'll give it that much.
Oh, okay. Well, you've seen Chayton?
Yeah,
he didn't like it.
Oh, that's fine. It like with Beau is Afraid, it is polarizing. So I like and all that. I won't call you a hack for not seeing it or for not liking it or like not realizing the brilliance of Ari Aster. Like, I'm not going to do that. But now the other thing I wanted to say, tomorrow I'll do some promoting here because I needed something else to cover my original 2 topics. Coming tomorrow on the House of Chayton and David 3 or Network 3000 channels is the 10th episode of the Hangman Outcast, where a new era will begin. We will have a brand new co-host. Everybody quit asking me who you think it is because you will not know until tomorrow night. We will also have the return of AI calls. We will talk about Brock Lesnar's return. We will talk about the Sydney Sweeney controversy and so much more. Episode 10, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on the House of Chayton and David 3000 or Network 3000 channel right here on the YouTube. And that is the end of my topic. Victor, you could have spoke after I got done with the case about Johnson stuff. How you feel, Victor? Oh,
he lives to fight another day.
I'll get you next time, Chayton. Next time.
Being a good boy. I wasn't talking for like a good 10 fucking minutes.
I wanted to see because I told David, I said, David, I want this, and you know, I'm gonna every so often now ask you something because I want to override Victor sometimes. And I was like, you know, like I told you, Victor, you will make it through Human Centipede. If you make it through Human Centipede 2, which I'll do on my next birthday the following year, then I've said this privately. I will tell everybody else. I guarantee, like JBL back in the day, I guarantee that we will have a Midsummer review on this show in 3 years.
We'll see.
If he can get through part 2, I will be impressed.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I sat through Cuties and the music. I think I can.
I also sat through Cuties, but not through music. I just couldn't do it with music. I just couldn't. I couldn't. But I guess I'm going to do two things. But the big topic that might anger some people will come secondary. The first I want to talk about, I'm going to review 28 Years Later, the third film in the 28 insert here later franchise. This time marking the return of Danny Boyle and Alex Garland to this franchise. Granted, they did work on 28 Years Later, especially Garland. Garland helped the writers of 28 Weeks Later write that movie. But, of course, they were written by a different director. That guy, the director of 28 Weeks Later, did the movie Damsel last year with, what's her face from Stranger Things?
Oh, Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, and it was ass. It was garbage. But 28 Years Later takes place, 28 years after the initial outbreak. And this movie, to me, you know, first of all, I'll say this. This movie is getting very polarized reception. The reviews are very good. Actually, it's in terms of Rotten Tomatoes, it's the highest rated movie in the series at 88% at the moment. Not even 28 Days Later has that high of rating. I think it's like 80. Yeah, it's 87. So technically, 28 Years Later is the best reviewed movie in the series. If we want to get technical, but
for me, they get better with each film. But go on.
This movie, I loved it. I absolutely loved it from start to finish. Despite the divisive stuff, I was scared because it was so. Some people were talking so much shit about it. How it does all these different kinds of swings and risks that, you know, that
what was your thought on the ending?
I'll get to it. I'll get to that. Not last, but towards the end. I do want to talk about, you know, initially in terms of the performances first. Okay. Aaron Taylor Johnson was really, really good, but that's kind of 236. Then again, Kraven the Hunter was such shit, so obviously he needed this as a redemption. He had another movie come out which also apparently was pretty good. I forgot what it was. Nosferatu. I forgot about Nosferatu, but now he was very good in that. But I think he's better in this actually. As you know, as the father, he's really, really, really good. You know, at the beginning he's very like a sympathetic figure. You know, it's funny because this movie is about father and son dynamics and also mother and son dynamics as well. I feel like, you know, it's about that and the connection that he has with his son. It's really, really great. Jodie Comer is one of the best actresses working today. I said that I think in the Free Guy review, and I still maintain that she was absolutely incredible in this movie considering her character goes through so much shit. She's fantastic, but the best performance, that damn kid. This kid's going to go far. He's going to go far. He is absolutely incredible. I think it's one of the best child performances I've seen in a good while. And the kid's only 14 years old, and he's incredible. He's absolutely incredible.
He carried this film.
Yes, he did. I agree with that as well.
Tough.
He carried it.
That's tough because, again, we see how, so many different child actors come and go. And not only that, but also a lot of them aren't that great acting wise.
And I feel I think it's because of Danny Boyle's direction. That's how he got a great performance out of him. He really did. I will say I will say, let's not forget about 28 Weeks Later, which technically the main characters, if we want to get technical, are kids. And they were fantastic. Imogen Poots and the other kid, which I don't know, the other guy who played Andy.
I liked Imogen Poots. I liked her in Filth. I liked her in the Fright Night remake. The only movie that I despise
Black
her
Panther
in
2019. Let's not talk about it.
And she's not even the bad. Like honestly, I'm not. I don't.
Honestly, the cast of that movie, it's not even their fault because how can you act with that level of shitty material? In some ways, I kind of feel bad for them.
On the bright side, we are getting a spiritual successor, a great Christmas remake coming in December. We got the first teaser for Silent Night, Deadly Nighting last week. I can't wait.
Also,
for that.
I forgot to mention Ralph Fiennes. He plays an absolute kooky putz guy who also is actually probably in some ways the heart of the movie. Like the guy is the guy. His character is fucking nuts, but he has a heart at the same time.
I thought he was going to be the villain in this movie, but it turned out.
I didn't think he was going to be the villain, but he was great in this.
Yeah.
Then again, when is Ralph Fiennes not great? That's
one of the greatest actor in the world and not have an Oscar on his mantle.
Granted, what about the Avengers? Not the one we're thinking of, the 1998. Wasn't he the lead of that? Wasn't he the lead in the Avengers in 98?
He was actually the Avengers.
Because I heard the movie is dog shit. Absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
But
Go check out the menu if you want to see another great Ralph Fiennes performance.
Yes, I agree with that wholeheartedly. He's the best performance in that movie, and that's saying a lot because Anya Taylor-Joy is pretty good in that. But I think he was better.
Nicholas Hoult plays a good scummy guy, and all that.
And then he played a good scummy guy in Superman. Well, not a good scummy guy, but he's just a scumbag. He's a little bitch as Lex Luthor. Apparently.
Oh yeah, he was in Doolittle. That Doolittle movie.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about that movie.
The directing. Listen, this is the best movie to be shot on an iPhone. I genuinely want to know how the fuck they did this. I genuinely want to know how they pulled this off, because to me, the cinematography for the most part doesn't even look like it's coming from an iPhone. It looks crystal clear. The saturation of all the colors are fantastic. The resolution of it all. The only instance where I could tell that there was an iPhone they were using is like a couple of zoom ins in the beginning of the movie, the very, very beginning. A couple of zooms. Yeah. Oh, that's an iPhone zoom in. But other than that, I can't really tell if it was shot on iPhone. Especially, they do some. They didn't use the same editor who edited Sunshine, but it's edited a lot like Sunshine. And I remember and earlier this year I saw Sunshine. I thought it was overrated. But one of the reasons why I thought it was overrated was because the editing was so bad. This movie is shot and edited similarly, but at the same time, I feel like it's edited in a coherent fashion. Like, for example, the scenes where they have to attack the infected or the zombies. I'm going to call them zombies. They're fucking zombies. I don't care. They're fucking zombies. They're shooting them with the arrow, and then the camera goes fucking bullet time. It is extraordinary how they edited that together. It's extraordinary. It's really that good. It's a visual marvel. It really is. Let's see. The script, Alex Garland. I feel like Alex Garland, ever since Civil War, he got his shit back together. I mean, there was this time where I just couldn't really, I didn't really care for Alex Garland's work on Annihilation, or even the TV show Devs. I couldn't even finish with that. I never saw Men, but I heard it was fucking terrible. But I
loved Men. I mean,
after Civil War,
you like Men? That tells me something.
I was about to say that's why I had to clarify, because I knew that could be taken out of context.
But after Civil War, which was like an unbelievable script, he did Warfare, which is also a great script, and now this. I mean, he's 3 for 3 right now. Honestly, I think it's the most confident of, like, his scripts are becoming way more better and confident and just great. I just feel like the sci-fi genre doesn't really work for him. It really doesn't. Or the horror. Well, most of the time horror is working well for him, obviously because 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, but not for Men. But the movie Men should be more specific. But this script is absolutely, I think what makes it so good, a lot of people were complaining about how boring this movie was. Let me tell you something right now. I don't think a lot of people rewatched 28 Days Later, because 28 Days Later, frankly, it's more of a drama than it is a horror movie. Look at that movie again. it's a Cillian Murphy and Naomi Harris and Brendan Gleeson and the little girl. It's about their story. It's about their survival. It's them trying to find the hope in this incredibly awful situation, and it has this satire about how the military, because especially considering they were brought in to lure them, and all they want to do with the women is just like have them take them off for sex with the military people, and it's a lot of social commentary about stuff in London and the UK as well. And it's like, it's a very smart thing. I think 28 Weeks Later was more of a horror film than the first one was. And, to me, I personally feel what I like about this movie is that even though it has the realism that 28 Days Later has, it still goes with the insanity that 28 Weeks Later has. This movie does not hold back in the insanity, especially with the ending, which, by the way, I'm going to set the record right now. I loved it. I absolutely loved it because it is Danny Boyle and Alex Garland literally saying to the audience, this is what the next movie is going to be about. This is what the next movie is going to be about. We're going to subvert all your expectations. But this is subversion done right. I've commented about a lot of movies that subvert expectations to do it wrong. This is how you subvert expectations to do it right. And you know what? I've looked up. I had a lot more information in terms of why the ending was executed the way it was. So Jack O'Connell's character at the end of this movie, Jack O'Connell appears at the very, very, very end of this movie. Again, probably playing a bad guy. I think to be fair, I don't know if Chayton feels this way. I think he's going to play the villain in the next movie. He's the villain. Oh, wait, Chayton's not on. Fuck. I guess I'll just say it. He's going to be the villain.
My woman just walked in. As soon as she's like,
what movie? I want to know the movie. You said Jack O'Connell's in it. I want to know.
28 years later, he's at the very end.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, she loves Jack O'Connell after seeing him in Sinners.
He's very good in Sinners. He's very, very
good.
I heard it was good
in the second movie, though. So
yeah, I feel like to me he's gonna be the villain of the second movie. You want to know why? Because apparently, the suit that this like tracksuit he's wearing. Apparently, this is a cult, and the cult is essentially inspired by this guy, a real life guy named Jimmy Savile. He was an English personality and DJ in the UK. And apparently what happened was he was a registered sex offender. Now, because of that, I fear what's going to happen to that kid in the second movie. I feel like he's going to fucking rape him. I feel like, I feel like they're saying at the end, oh, I'm going to join your alliance. But no, it's him luring him into his trap. This is a cult. And the real question I have here is this. Is Cillian Murphy's character of Jim going to be part of this cult, or is he going to come save the kid in the second movie? That's the question I have. I don't think it's why. I think to me, the ending works because it is subversion done in the best way, and it's literally telling you right up front, if you don't like where this is going, get the fuck out now. That's pretty much what they're telling you. If you don't like the vision, the way this is going, the one thing I hope is that it doesn't become a comedy. Because, it is a little bit, that scene's a little bit comedic. I hope it doesn't become a straight comedy.
I loved it. Hey, what up, Greg? How you doing, man? But I was going to say, though, I love the ending. I know that's been the polarizing part of this movie, but I
loved it, too. Don't get me wrong. I was speaking fondly of it, but,
Because originally I was going to mute the audio because she came in. I was like, damn it, she hasn't seen the movie. But then I was like thinking, and then here's Jack O'Connell. What movie? I want to know.
But yeah, I really like the ending. I cannot wait for the sequel. Literally, we only have to wait till January. I think the trailer's going to come out any minute now. Something tells me it's going to come out probably this month, maybe next. It depends on what Sony's releasing for the rest of the year. I forget what's their next movie in terms of all their divisions. I don't think what the fuck's coming out next from them? Is it that shit? I wouldn't know. Caught Stealing? Maybe we'll have a trailer for it. Maybe.
I'm actually excited for that one.
So that's true. Cillian Murphy could be teaming up with Aaron Taylor Johnson. That's another thing because a lot of people were suspecting that Jim was going to be a part of the cult, but maybe that's what it is. Because you know for sure Aaron Taylor Johnson's going to go find the kid's ass after how this movie ends. Also, I really like the score of this movie. Yes, John Murphy did not come back, which is a shame. It really is a shame, because In a House in a Heartbeat does not play throughout the entire movie. However, they do play at the very end. They play the same music that was in the famous scene of 28 Days Later where Jim is walking around London. It's all by himself. That song is played at the end of this movie. And I loved that about it, too. Because even though they didn't play the most recognizable tune known to fans of that entire franchise, they played the second best thing. So I think they might hold that off until maybe this next movie. Or, hey, save it for the last one. I don't know. I also am looking forward to the second movie, mainly because I want Nia DaCosta to prove that Kevin Feige put her under the bus after the Marvels failed. Because that's what I genuinely believe. I think Kevin Feige threw her under the bus. Because I know she's capable of making a good movie. Look at I saw this movie that she directed. I think it was a directorial debut. It was called Little Woods. It's with Tessa Thompson and Lily James. It's actually pretty good. Never saw Candyman because the first movie pissed me off so much. And I heard even my sister didn't even like that movie. The remake, that is. She only saw I guess it's a remake, I guess.
The Legacy sequel.
You know, I genuinely do believe, I hope Nia DaCosta makes the movie really, really great. Because if it was any other, I was kind of worried that Danny Boyle wasn't going to direct this movie. Apparently, he's directing the third. From what I understand, he's directing the third.
Yeah, yes.
If it gets made, because if this second movie, this movie did well, but the second movie has to perform well in order to greenlight the third one. So, I hope that happens. I hope it's great. And, I'm looking forward to the future of it. Again, the score is really, really good. I think it has, at the beginning, there's this song that plays, which was written specifically for the movie. It's the scene when the kid gets up and they're all, preparing to go about their day. That song is one of the best movie songs of the year because it's written specifically for it. It's one of the same people who did the score to this. I felt it's really, really good. And, also I find it funny because this movie references Teletubbies a lot. That you saw it in the trailer, but it references the movie. The first frame of the movie is the Teletubbies intro. That's the first thing you see after the opening logos, and then the ending references Teletubbies again in audio form, and then they also reference Power Rangers because the kid is having a Power Rangers figure from Operation Overdrive, one of the worst seasons of that show, and then the worst Disney era season. But that's besides the point. I'm not gonna get into that. Linkara could watch Linkara's review of that season because it's fucking hysterical. But it's really, really good. It's at times over the top and it's dramatic. It's really sad at certain points. I just don't. It's great. It's a 5 out of 5. It's one of the best films of the year. I genuinely feel that way. It's my number 3 at the moment in terms of my best films of the year. Number 3. So hopefully that next movie is really, really good. Now for the segment that's gonna piss people off, and I'm gonna turn this into a little bit of a game because I'm inspired. I was inspired by Soren to make this a game. I'm gonna share with you my most overrated movies of all time, but we're gonna make it a guessing game. That's right. Everybody has to participate.
Yay!
I have 51 movies here. You three have to pretty much guess from a hint. The hints I give you about what movie it actually is. All right?
All right.
First one. I'll give you 2 hints for this one because this first one might be a little bit hard. It came out in 2021 during the pandemic and went straight to VOD. I was introduced to this movie thanks to Hunter, who saw the teaser for this during some movie. I don't remember which one, and he said it was one of the worst trailers he ever seen.
Chaos Walking? No. That's it.
No.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe he saw the trailer for this particular movie during Chaos Walking. I don't know.
I think Tanner got it.
No, you're supposed to guess. Don't look at the live chat. Don't look at the live chat. Stop cheating.
I can't remember. So
this was the same
2021.
director who did Strays. which was a better movie for the record. He's also doing Spaceballs 2, if memory serves me correctly. Will Ferrell and Adam McKay produced this. Or was it just Will Ferrell? Because I think Adam McKay might have left his company. I think it was only McKay, right? Let me check real fast. Did McKay? No, McKay did produce this. It has Kristen Wiig. That's the last one I'm giving you.
Oh,
Marvin Starr.
Yeah. You got it before me.
Sword gets 1 point. I better fucking write this down in terms of my notes.
It's
I
a
better
guilty
write this
pleasure
down.
of mine.
No, it's fucking terrible. It's a terrible, terrible movie. Sword 1, Jared. I'm just gonna put this down in my notes real fast so I can just keep track of everything. Okay, next one. Okay, this is your clue. I better prepare myself. I'm gonna be a method actor now. M.
Midsummer?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Two for Soren. 2. Jared
You
at
should have
0.
done the sex moans.
I was trying to do that was kind of like that.
Good movie, but too long.
I feel the exact opposite. That's the last time I'm going to reference it before I rage about Ari Aster. He's going to make me do a fucking Ari Aster review again. I was being a good boy today. Next one. A movie that came out in 2019 that pissed me off from the first 5 minutes because they pretty much do a character assassination.
Terminator Dark Fate.
Oh, yeah, Dark Fate.
Yep. Jesus Christ,
Dark
Soren is
Fate
in the
got
lead.
more mixed reviews.
I like Terminator Dark Fate. I thought what they did was ballsy.
They have a 70% rate on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm going to consider it overrated. Anything that's 60 or above on Rotten Tomatoes, it counts.
It was okay.
60 or above. Okay. Number 4. Why are you throwing yourself out of a car because you hate your mother so much?
Oh, Lady Bird.
Yes,
yeah.
correct.
I never saw that one, so.
Garbage. I don't like Greta Gerwig. I made it very clear several times before. Number 5. Boom, boom, boom. Oh!
Hereditary?
Okay. Hold on, I didn't hear anything.
Wait,
Fuck, I gotta look back. Yes, it's Hereditary. It's 5. 5 for Soren. I don't know if anybody else said before because my fucking headphones came.
Yeah, I didn't say. I didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5. The best reviewed DCEU movie.
Aquaman.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
No, not Aquaman. Aquaman got pretty mixed
Wonder
reviews,
Woman.
buddy. So it's Wonder Woman. Sorry, it sucked. Just like the sequel, it sucked too. I'm waiting for James Gunn to pull a real Wonder Woman that's real good. Hopefully that happens. Number 7. The worst Kirsten Dunst movie.
Melancholia.
Now I'm like
Melancholia.
Melancholia. I'm sure. I heard Soren say it first. Chayton. What would you say, Jared? For the record.
What was it?
What would you say? What was your answer?
Oh, I didn't have one, and then once he said Melancholia, I was like, well, of course it would fucking be that movie for you.
Right, well, maybe it was just because I swore I thought I said it first, but it's like give it.
No, Soren said it first.
Yeah, I said it first.
So right now, Soren's the lead. Jared and Chayton, you got to keep up. You both
I
have
know.
0.
Hey, I'm guessing these right.
I know you're guessing.
Just...
I know you're guessing. Okay, number 8. Put it to you this way. Paramount showed their true colors when advertising this movie.
Smile?
No. I never saw it, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, how dare you?
It's not Transformers 1.
Paramount showed their true colors when advertising this movie.
Under the Boardwalk? No.
No. I never even heard of that. Do I have to pull a Jeopardy? I don't even have Jeopardy on me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is it taking? You don't even know?
Sonic?
No, why would they?
Wait.
They fixed it. Why would they show their true colors when they fixed it?
Mm.
Okay,
Paramount
fine.
showed their true colors.
All right, I'll give you the year. This year, you need to give it away. 2017.
2017.
Huh?
No. Power Rangers? No.
That's
Those-
Lionsgate.
Oh,
Okay, you know what? This is really gonna give it away. How about you just shut up and go watch Rick and Morty like you were supposed to?
Mother.
There, finally,
Oh.
Soren got one. I tried to do
I
something
think
a
I
little
and
harder
Austin
because
were the only ones in the network who liked it.
number 9, a Netflix movie that came out last year about body swapping, and it fucking sucked. It was a TikTok trend, and it was awful. Have any of you seen this? No, none of you have seen this. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be a hard one. And I reviewed it. I gave it like a fucking what? Which one?
yeah, I don't.
All right,
trying
I'll
to
just give it
think.
to you. I'll give it to you now. It's What's Inside. That's the title.
Yeah,
of the movie.
I've never heard of that.
It's flat out garbage. It's flat out piece of garbage. I can't literally. It has the stupidest shit. Like the main guy in the movie is fucking cheating on his girlfriend, who's hot as fuck, by the way, with some other chick who's not as attractive. It's the most. It's like a Happy Madison movie in terms of how believable it actually is. Like, dude, why are you cheating on your hot as fuck girlfriend? You're retarded. Anyway, okay, so it's still running. Jared is 0, Chayton is 0, Soren is 8. Continuing now. Come on. Number 9. Airbnb.
Barbarian.
Jared gets one. Jared got one finally.
Yay!
I haven't
got
seen
one
Barbarian,
It's
so
overrated.
It's overrated as fuck. I don't care. Hopefully, Weapons is better.
I'm
Although
on
to be fair,
board.
Zach Krieger, I will give Zach Krieger this. He produced Companion, and that movie was for a long time my best film of the year. So I'll give Zach
it was
Krieger
in my
that.
top 3. It was in my top 3 for the longest time, but then Superman.
For me, it was the number 1 for the longest time until Fantastic Four, ironically enough. Number 10, Sophomore Slump from Jordan Peele.
Us.
Nope. Get out.
Jared, yep. Jared got it.
Which one?
Next
It
next
was
one.
Us.
Next one. This is 10? I think this is 10. Fuck. I'm losing track of my shit now. I should probably rank this. Hold on, let me edit this
Okay,
list.
I
real
got
quick.
8. Jared got 1.
Or I have 2
yeah,
now, shouldn't I?
Yeah, he has 2 now.
Oh,
He has
2.
2 now. Let me make sure. Yeah, he has 2 now. Okay, now I have it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Number 12. Aliens that look like fucking hot air balloons.
War of the Worlds?
No.
Mars Attacks?
Although, to be fair, that Ice Cube movie, it might as well be fucking...
I really want to
didn't
see
even know
that movie.
I didn't even know that movie was coming out because
I
Universal was
think I'm
delayed it
going
for
to
so
try
many
seeing
years.
that movie sometime this week.
Oh yeah, that the one that's on Prime Video right now.
Yeah, they just dropped it without any advertising, and everybody's hating on it. I almost want to watch it out of curiosity. I don't know, man. They
It's
turned
not-
it into searching.
It's not Mars Attacks, is it?
No, it's not. This is a drama.
But-
This is not a comedy.
They look like balloons.
What year did it come out?
2022.
Everything Everywhere?
No.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh.
Chayton finally gets one. As you could tell, I love Get Out, but everything after that, I don't.
I
get
liked
what Jordan
everything
Peele's
except
doing.
Nope, even though Nope is not bad, but still.
Nope is not very good. Number 13, Lady Bird 2.0, except it's about a 13-year-old girl.
The Edge of
Eighth grade?
Yeah.
Soren, yes, Soren
got
got
it.
it 8th grade.
I
You
like
can
it.
tell a lot of the time is a lot of these movies are going to be quote unquote coming. I don't like using the term coming of age because I use the term teen movies. I'm gonna forever to say teen movie, but these teen movies nowadays are coming out fucking garbage. Anyway, number 14, some of the worst CGI in a horror movie.
That's
Worst CGI in a horror movie.
Blade? No.
It has one of the stupidest dances of all time.
It.
Soren got it. It.
It was really bad.
when you started saying dances and stuff with a horror film, I was thinking of Friday the 13th Part 4.
What the fuck? Were you going to Crispin Glover? What the fuck?
It was either that or Intrigan.
Oh, I can't wait to see the monkey because it'll be on Hulu.
Number 15. Why are we pandering to the first movie so damn much?
The Force Awakens?
No.
Pandering to the Hocus Pocus 2? No. Disenchanted? No.
No.
Could be anything.
Yeah, I almost feel like it's so.
It's a trick question. It's It Chapter 2.
Oh my god!
It's
it
a
does
trick
pander to
question.
the first movie.
It panders way too much to the first movie. Number 17. Hold on, let me just make sure I get this right. Okay. Why was this nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay over Fight Club?
American Beauty?
Election.
Soren got it. It's Election. American Beauty was not adapted. It was original screenplay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to put on fucking messages, MacBook. Shut up. Yeah, I can't stand that movie. I can't stand Reese Witherspoon in that movie. And that's saying a lot because I like Reese Witherspoon in most things, but I can't stand her in that movie. Number 18. I get it, Inuyaritu. You hate superhero movies.
Birdman.
Soren got it again.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. He's up to 12 now.
I should know because you mentioned it. You mentioned you hated it when I did my Oscar rankings.
Number 19. A fuck you to Warner Brothers.
Space Jam 2?
No. This movie was made as a fuck you to Warner.
Oh.
Joker 2?
Huh?
Joker 2?
No. Although that was a fuck you apparently, but this is not the one I'm thinking of.
Fuck you to Warner.
It has one of the worst covers I've ever heard in my entire life at the end.
Fuck you to Warner.
And The
Is
Matrix Resurrection.
Oh.
Fuck that movie.
At first, I was thinking like Zack Snyder's Justice League. You throwing shade on
No.
He liked the
No.
Snyder Cut.
Lana Wachowski has been very clear. It's supposed to be a fuck you to Warner and fuck you to the fans, apparently. And it's a fucking terrible movie. It's a terrible, terrible movie. Garbage. I thought the other two sequels were bad. No, this makes the fucking Reloaded and Resurrections look really good by comparison.
Funny
Next
enough,
one.
I didn't hate Resurrections.
Number 20, a movie where they use asthma as a plot device in order to get the characters into a certain situation. No, not Signs.
Oh fuck! They use asthma. Fuck. You've talked about this before. I'm gonna be so mad.
And The Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
That's right.
I wouldn't know. I'm not too familiar with it.
Oh my god, this movie is fucking stupid. I have a love-hate relationship with it because every time I watch it, I always get a different reaction of it. So, the first time I saw it was okay. Second time I saw it sucked. I haven't seen it a third time. Will I still think it sucked? I don't know. So nobody gets that one. Number 21. One of the most influential anime movies of all time that got an American version.
Akira?
I said the one that got an American version.
Ghost in the Shell?
Ghost in the Shell, yeah.
Yep. I think
Thorn
like
got it.
the American version sucks. This movie sucks too. So Jared gets a point.
Well, I thought Sword.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
got
know.
it first.
Wait, so Jared said first.
I did, I think.
I think Sword said
You know what? I'm
first.
gonna fucking break the tie. I'm gonna look at YouTube again. Hold on, give me 1 second. It's gonna take me a while. Stay quiet. Hold on. Soren did say it first.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Soren did say it first, so that's gonna count for a point for him. We're up to 13. Okay, moving on. Number 14 will be, come on. Not 14, 22. Why are we starting a movie with somebody's ass? It's a nice ass.
Lost
but
in
it starts with somebody's
translation.
ass. Yes. And that's the best part about the movie. It's already boring as fuck.
Bill Murray's
Number
best
two-
performance.
Number 23, Caitlin Dever covers Atlantis Morissette.
Wait, what was it?
No, the clue was Caitlin Dever covers Atlantis Morissette at one point in this movie.
Oh, is that Booksmart?
Yes. So Jared got it. He got it. And then look at Olivia Wilde's career after that. Oh, don't worry, darling. Oh, now everybody hates her.
Don't worry about the drama, darling.
Yeah. Number 24. The most overrated film of the decade.
Everything
Avatar?
Everywhere.
Of the decade, not this last decade. This
Everything
decade.
Everywhere All at Once. Anora.
Yes, Soren got it. Soren got it. Next. Okay, next one. Why is everybody such an asshole in this movie? Actually, no, that's a little too vague. It's a little too vague. Why are all the women in this movie pixie manic dream girls to the point where one of them dyes their hair constantly throughout the movie?
Oh.
Michelle Gondry directed this.
Michelle Gondry.
That didn't help me at all.
If I said who the writer was, it would... Huh?
Blue is the warmest color? No.
No, he didn't direct that. If I said the screenwriter would have given it away. I'll give you another hint. Fuck it. Lacuna. Hey, don't look it up.
I'm not looking it up.
I heard that.
I heard that mouse.
I'm just looking through Facebook.
All right, fine. No, fuck you. Not lost in translation. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh.
Probably the most overrated Kirsten Dunst movie. Number 24. Best animated feature? Really?
Fireverse?
No.
Brave?
Yes.
Oh, Brave, yeah.
Why the fuck? I still don't understand why it won. I still don't
Rise
understand.
of the Guardians should have won, hands down.
No, I think Wreck-It Ralph should have won.
That's a close second.
Okay, next one, number 27. Oh, so the moral of the story is that if the world is so bad, if the world is so bad and so
Cabin in the Woods?
No. It's not it at all. But I didn't even fucking get out the whole clue. If the moral of the story is that if the world is so evil and everybody around you is suffering, kill yourself.
No, it's not 13 Reasons Why.
That's a show, and that's a piece of shit too. My God, what a piece of shit! Thank God that show got forgotten. I'm really happy people forgot about it. I'm really happy.
What show?
13 Reasons Why. Fuck that show. All right, fine. I'll give it away. Donnie Darko.
Oh,
because he solves everything by going back in time to kill himself. Fuck you, Richard Kelly. You're a fucking hack. Moving on. Number 28. James McAvoy is the best thing about this movie, but not much else.
Split. Split.
Yes. And I heard Sword said it first. Number 29. Number 29. Why do we have to pander to TikTok dances?
M. Freegan.
I heard Soren say it first, but it's Megan, not M. Freegan. I am not going to accept
Megan,
M.
I said
Freegan
Megan,
again.
so Megan should give me the points. I said Megan correctly.
Or you should say it like Ronnie
You
Chang
know what? Fuck
does.
it.
Megan.
He did. Fuck it. Chan did say it right. I'm gonna give him a point. Fuck it.
That's fair.
Yay!
Well,
Chayton's on the board.
yeah.
Fuck
That's
it.
fair.
Next up, Willa Fitzgerald and Kyle Gardner face off.
Oh, fuck. Strange Darling.
Shane got it. That's 3
And
for
fuck
him
you,
now.
though, because that's a great movie.
The message is problematic as fuck, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Number 31. No wonder it's so stupid. The two writers of this movie worked with Jeff Wadlow before. Came out this year.
The Monkey?
No. I said writers. Osgood Perkins was the only one who wrote The Monkey.
Oh.
Came out this year. Trying to think of like.
Nobody's getting it. It's this year.
Yeah,
I reviewed
I'm
this
trying
on
to
the
think.
show.
I feel
You've talked about it on the show.
Minecraft?
Yes. No.
Okay.
Believe it or not, no. I couldn't even put it on the list. It only has a 57% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, so I couldn't put it.
Drop?
I wish I could, but I didn't.
Drop, Victor?
Yes, it's drop.
Oh.
So
Drop.
gets 4. Shane gets 4 now. He has
Wait,
4.
what was it called again?
Drop.
Oh,
The
okay.
Christopher Landon film.
I still
Number
need to see
32.
it.
Number 32. Soren just talked about it.
Mike or no?
20. No.
No.
Spyverse? No.
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 You just talked about it. How could you forget already?
I talked about 30 movies.
Fine. The Monkey.
Oh, I still need to see The Monkey. I'm gonna see it hopefully next week, I think.
The movie was half good.
Number 33. 3 hours, and it's inferior to Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, Thin Red Line.
Thin Red Line.
Jared
Sure,
said it first. I can't stand Terrence Malick. I really can't. I can't. I can't with that guy. Screensaver is an apt way to put it. Number 34. Great score, bad third act.
Sunshine.
Yep. Soren got it. We're up to 19 with Soren now.
Dang.
Next up, number 35. Luc Besson, we get it. You're dating Mila Jovovich.
Fifth
Stop
Element.
over sexually. Yes. I can't stand the Fifth Element. I really can't. I can't. Even Chris Tucker, who I love in most movies, I can't. I find him obnoxious in that movie so much. I find him to be so obnoxious. And Gary Oldman's pretty obnoxious too. The best performance in that movie is probably Bruce Willis and Debo from Friday being the president. Number 36. Another influential anime movie, but it makes no goddamn sense whatsoever.
Akira?
Yes.
Yeah, I got right that time.
5 up for Chayton. Next. Why is everybody so fucking stupid in this movie? Okay, that's too vague. The best things about it are Kate Blanchett and Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Kate Blanchett and Philip Seymour.
Master?
No. Kate Blanchett wasn't even in Hunger Games.
No, I said The Master.
No. Kate Blanchett
No.
wasn't even in that either, as far as I remember. It has to be in the movie that they're in together.
Marion Max? No, Kate wasn't in that movie. Cody.
Another movie that did not deserve to get best adapted screenplay. Same year's election. Same year?
Wait!
Yeah.
You done this.
Mr. Ripley.
Oh my God! I said it all over the place. But I think Soren said it first. Ripley. Yes, it's Talented Mr. Ripley. I'm sorry. I didn't hate as much as another person on the show did, but I feel like for example, I felt everybody was too fucking stupid for one thing. I felt like also they didn't go hard enough on Tom Ripley being gay. I feel like they were fucking toning it down, and it was just not right. Let's see. Number we at 38. Number 38. How am I going to describe this? Okay. Too much CGI for a prequel to a movie that used mostly practical effects.
Hobbit?
No. And Lord of the Rings used a lot of CGI. A fuck ton of CGI. So that wouldn't count either.
Star Wars?
Came out last year. It flopped bad.
Furiosa.
Soren, you got it.
Well, what did he say?
Furiosa.
Furiosa. Okay.
Number 39, Wes Anderson. Please stop.
Fantastic Mr. Fox?
No.
Grand
That's
Budapest?
the best movie.
Isle of Dogs?
Probably going to be Asteroid City or...
Jared got it. It's Asteroid City.
Because I was like, well, that's the last one he watched.
I don't even want to watch the fucking Phoenician Scream because of that fucking bullshit.
Phoenician
Number 40, Zack Snyder, After Dawn of the Dead.
Army of the Dead.
Yeah. Chayton got it. I think Chayton got it.
No, it's not Army of the Dead.
300, Watchmen, Sucker Punch.
Soren got it. It's 300.
Oh.
My main problem with that movie, all style, no substance.
It's all style, no substance.
Number 41, Guy Ritchie's directorial debut.
Snatch.
No, that's not his first movie.
It's Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Jared got it. Snatch is the second movie. I've never even seen Snatch. Number 42, a movie that I have ridiculed several times this year.
The Substance?
No.
Anora.
Soren got it. It's Anora. Oh. And fuck all you. Sean Baker's a hack. I don't care. I know you gave it a 4.5 out of 5, Jared. I know you.
Yep.
You all can go suck it.
Mm-hmm. You can't even see a relationship with a stripper.
Pretty Woman was a better movie about a relationship with a stripper. Okay, she was like a prostitute, but I like Pretty Woman. That was actually a good movie. Number 43, Robert Pattinson doing the weirdest accent I've ever seen.
The Lighthouse.
Or heard in this case. No.
What time?
No.
The weirdest accent.
1917?
Chayton got it. It's Mickey 17. That fucking weird accent that he has in the entire movie. Bong Joon-ho, I don't know what he was thinking. To me, it was just okay. It's not Parasite. It's not. It's not a masterpiece. It's not. Number 44. Not as bloody as the last one.
Right now.
Not as bloody as the last one.
I'll take 2. This snap.
They toned down the violence for this sequel. They toned it down, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't like it.
What was it again, Victor? What was the
clue? Was they toned down the violence.
Army of Darkness?
No. You're on the right track, but it's not it.
RoboCop 3? No.
No.
Good Days Die Hard?
Is it Evil Dead Rise?
Yes, Jared got it. It's Evil Dead Rise.
I was thinking
agree.
just
Not
because you said
movie.
you're on the right track with Army of
I
Darkness.
thought it was incredibly mediocre.
I love Evil Dead Rise.
No, I feel like it was toned down considerably compared to Fede Alvarez. Fede Alvarez made the most violent movie in that series, and we're gonna fucking tone it down.
Sure.
Hopefully that next one's gonna be good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Next one, Blank, Never Say Die.
Goonies.
Yes, it's the Goonies. I'm sorry. To me, I think the reason why I didn't like it as much is because I didn't grow up with the Goonies. I didn't. I really didn't. I literally watched it for the first time this year. I'm like, what the fuck do people see in this shit? Over to Joe Pantoliano, who was having like a good time playing one of the bad guys. I didn't care for it. And Josh Brolin as a teenager didn't do that bad either. Okay, okay, that was a bad one. Number 46. William and Jordy got really mad with me on this review.
Team America World Police?
No, we did that fucking recently. It's back when they were on.
Oh, the South Park movie?
No, because William actually loved it.
Oh.
Remember the Titans?
Yes, it's Remember
that
the
was
Titans.
I haven't seen it.
Because I didn't give it a very high recommendation. I gave it only a 3 out of 5. Number 47. Wedding.
The Deer
Hunter.
Hunter.
Jared, yes. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
said so.
sorry.
Victor, wasn't I on the Remember the Titans episode anyways?
No, you weren't.
I swear I thought it was. Oh.
That was We Are Marshall.
Oh, yeah, you're
and
right.
I gave that a higher rating, too.
Yeah.
Number 48. The best thing about it is a fight scene where
they live.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. That was the best part about the movie, but it just didn't do. I don't hate the movie. I just didn't do it for me. It really didn't do it for me. It really didn't. Number 49. Kirsten got nominated for an Oscar for this. I think it was her first Oscar nomination.
Yeah, because
she wasn't. She was nominated for a Golden Globe, but not for an Oscar, which was fucking retarded.
Kirsten.
This is the same year where Amy Schumer called her a sea cushion. Fuck you, Amy Schumer, by the way. You're not funny. And why the fuck would you call her a seat cushion? She still looks gorgeous. Fuck you. It's easy. It was like 3-4 years ago. How is this hard?
No, not Civil War.
No, it's not. That was last year. I said 3 to 4 years ago.
Okay, 91.
Netflix movie.
How about the dog?
Yes, Power of the Dog.
Oh my god.
I didn't hate it, but it's just way too fucking slow.
Benedict Cumberbatch won over Will Smith, and not because of the
Benedict Cumberbatch was very good in it. He was very, very good. Number 50, the most overrated animated feature of all time.
Spyverse.
Yes.
Yep.
I know you, Victor.
And the last one.
Bless you.
Scott Derrickson declined to do Doctor Strange 2, instead taking on this movie. Yeah.
No, I like the Black Phone.
And I think that might have been a bad choice, considering Black Phone was not that great. The girl was great, but the main guy who was eventually Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon, the live action version, he was just a fucking pussy. That whole movie.
Black Phone. I wasn't really super excited for Black Phone 2, but the trailer I thought was really good.
So let's see the final score, shall we? Soren, you got 28 points.
So I pulled a U
Sarah
on
got 8, and Chayton also got 8. So this is the same shit as last time.
Yeah. Hey,
so I pulled a U on the Sandler ranking.
These I was actually getting right, but I was too late.
Yeah,
I wasn't quick enough.
And honestly, you get an autographed coaster of Honora for free. I don't fucking know. I don't have any fucking.
It's okay. I already have Nora, so.
Let's see. You get a pair of American Eagle jeans because apparently you got great jeans on. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. All right. It's time. The torture must begin. It's not the trial of Chayton, but it's almost like the trial of Chayton at this point. It's not exactly like the trial, but this is gonna be a fun one because I'm just gonna hear him yell and cry and complain about Wicked for a good 20 to 30 minutes, and I can't wait. But first, I gotta play the spot.
You're the one the Wizard of Oz has been waiting for.
Something has changed within me.
You're great.
I am.
Bring to me.
This Wicked Witch.
Don't be can't, Chayton. I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
Hey, Chayton.
Get what you fucking deserve.
I was about to click it off because I thought I don't know if that's gonna get us demonetized, but you know what? Fuck it.
It's only like half a second.
We're not making any money off of this. Oh, for fuck's sake, Soren, you just did the same thing.
It's go.
It's go. I can't do the goat thing. Go. I downloaded that specifically. I downloaded that clip specifically for the show, so I'm happy I got it. Wicked, or titled on screen as Wicked Part 1, and now the sequel's not going to even be called Part 2 anymore, so what was the point of that? Is a 2024 American musical fantasy film directed by Jon M with a screenplay by Winnie Holtzman and Dana Fox. Yes, that's right, she got credit twice. It's like what happened with Eternals when Chloe Zhao got credited twice for writing the screenplay because there were different drafts. Based on the musical Wicked, music and lyrics by Stephen Schwartz, book by Winnie Holtzman, and the novel Wicked: The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West, written by Gregory Maguire. Is he related to Toby? I want to know. Produced by Mark Platt and David Stone, starring Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, using her legal name, Jonathan Bailey, Ethan Slater, Bowen Yang, Peter Dinklage, Michelle Yeoh, and Jeff Goldblum. Released on November 22nd, 2024 by Universal Pictures. Budget $150 million, and it made $756.2 million. It was one of the highest grossing films of that year, the 5th highest grossing, and it was nominated for 10 Academy Awards, including Best Picture.
But it lost to Anora. Suck it.
Fuck you. I will never understand the appeal of Anora. I will never understand Chuck. I don't even blame Mikey Madison for this because she was good, all things considered. It's Sean Baker that failed her this time. Sean Baker could go fuck himself. In the land of Oz, ostracized and misunderstood green-skinned Elphaba is forced to share a room with the popular aristocrat Glenda, not Galinda, Glenda. I'm not sure why they did it here, but besides the point. At Shiv's University, and the two's unlikely friendship is tested when they begin to fulfill their respective destinies as Glinda the Good and the Wicked Witch of the West. It has a 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb, 73 on Metacritic, 3.8 on Letterboxd, A on CinemaScore. Now, I don't even want to talk right now. I just want to hear Chayton because I want to hear Chayton because he goes say, I hate this movie. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. I hate the singing. I hate the cinematography. I hate how it's so long. I just want him to talk.
My only real issue with the movie, it wasn't bad. I'm not gonna my only issue really was that it was too long. Like it felt. At first, I thought, wow, it's actually going to be a breeze to get through because I was already an hour in. I couldn't believe it. Then I was like, okay, by the halfway point, I was like, okay, now it's dragging. I thought the ending was powerful, but it was clear setup for the sequel. So the
movie ends on a literal card that says "to be continued." Of course, this is the first of a 2-part movie.
I thought the performances, they were serviceable. The singing was okay. I like Jeff Goldblum. The visuals I thought were really good, and the cinematography.
Because this was the role of Jeff Goldblum's lifetime, The Wizard of Oz.
Overall, I didn't hate myself watching it. I didn't fucking, what's what I'm looking for? I guess I'll say, if my fiance and her mom want to go see it in the theaters, I won't hate myself for going to see it, but it's not something I'm going to be, it's to me, at the end of the day, it's a run-of-the-mill musical movie. So, I didn't hate it though. It would probably be near the bottom of my list of the year, just because again, I just wasn't anything that I really found like again, like the ending was powerful. That's like literally that ending is really the only thing that kind of boosts my score up because I'll give my score later. But yeah, that's my overall thoughts of the movie.
Tanner, wait, you mean the movie that's titled Part 1 and ends with to be continued ends of a sequel setup? What?
Oh yeah, but it was just I don't know. It just like I don't. I really
think
don't.
Okay. I'm jumping a little bit ahead. I'll talk about the ending later, but I will say this: they pulled a Dead Reckoning Part 1 and making it feel like an actual ending rather than some stupid cliffhanger. They could have just ended that shit 20 minutes before, and with the blue monkeys attacking everybody, and just end the movie like that. It would be like, oh fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
They could have easily done that, but they didn't.
And I mean, obviously,
let's get to the end. Let's get to the ending. We'll talk about that because I think the ending is one of the standouts about the movie.
Yeah, it's probably the best part of the movie, in my opinion. So, not only because it was over, but also because it was actually.
It was over. It was the best part.
I didn't like. I'll say this. It wasn't insufferable going like it wasn't anything where I felt forced to watch it, that type of shit, It wasn't.
Freddy got fingered. Don't make me fucking pull up Freddy got fingered. I don't have to watch this.
It wasn't like oh, if you try to abuse your power again with this, I will uphold her. Like, we'll watch Freddy got fingered, but you're getting through Hereditary first.
Jesus Christ! I will never review Freddy. I know it's on the blacklist, but I almost want to one of these days torture. I don't have to sit for Freddy Got Fingered. I just want to let him talk about Freddy Got Fingered because I don't need to talk about this movie again.
I don't even need to talk. I've seen Hereditary enough to where I just want Victor to go on a monologue, but I'll wait for Beau's Afraid. I'll wait for Beau's Afraid.
For fuck's sake!
We're doing the wheel tonight, right, Victor?
Yes, we are. We are doing the wheel tonight. And once we get this shit done. So I'll talk about this. I kind of talked about this movie slightly before. I know Jared did a review, but I guess it could be more in-depth now since the movie's been out for 8 months. This is actually the most recent movie we're reviewing in terms of release date. So this is crazy. Finally, a fucking recent movie that people have actually watched. But I will say, going into this, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, great. It's another musical. I said this before, and I'll say it again. I can't stand most musicals. I really, really can't. I hate when they sing. I hate when they dance. I was like, oh, talk like fucking human beings. Even some people consider Sinners a musical. Now, I wouldn't go that far, but the worst part about it was that fucking jig that Jack O'Connell was doing with everybody. It could have been cut entirely.
Love that scene, so... Go fuck yourself.
She likes Jack O'Connell, and that's fair. Jack O'Connell is a very good actor.
She didn't know who in the hell she wasn't, or who in the hell he was until this movie.
But yeah, so I will say this: I was stunned. Oh, great! Is my internet fucking? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I don't know why my internet's fucking up with me now, but hopefully
Victor, I can hear you. I guess your internet's acting wicked right now.
You know what's funny? Because I said this when the first trailer came out during the Super Bowl. I'm like, this shit's gonna bomb. I don't know. I felt like it was gonna bomb.
I was with you. Victor.
Musicals are often box office poison.
Well, and then also
just for this, Victor, here you go.
I kind of was like, do people even care anymore? Because 10 years ago, when I was in high school, and Wicked was super, super popular with like the theater kids and show choir kids and stuff. It was really big. Mm-hmm. But I was like, is it still big 10 years later and everything? And I guess the answer truly is yeah. Yeah, it is.
I feel like the fact that they casted Ariana Grande got them attention too. Yeah. I mean, Cynthia Erivo had been acting for God knows how. The first thing I ever saw her in was Widows back in 2018. And I thought she was fantastic in that.
And I'll say this, as a musical lover, I do love musicals. This one I was never really like super excited for, and I think a lot of it was because of the theater kids and stuff in high
Listen,
school
I'm glad
just going insane about it.
In some ways, I'm kind of glad I didn't see this in the theater, because if I saw this in the theater, especially if there were Bronx theater kids, I'd be like, oh God, can I watch the fucking movie? Can you stop being obnoxious in the theater? Can you? I don't know if you ever said the experience. I don't know if you ever about when you saw it in the theater, were the theater kids being obnoxious when you saw this in the theater? We're being obnoxious.
Yeah, that there was a few, because like there was one guy that I went to school with, and I just remember when scenes would happen, he'd be like, "Oh my God!" Like, because it's that, and then they're just dancing around down there, and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh."
Be grateful it wasn't a sing-along version
it's like,
they put in the theater.
You better be thankful I liked you.
Thank God you didn't see the sing-along version, because my God, if you saw that shit around Christmas, forget it. You can't even watch the movie. They're gonna be fucking screaming.
Christmas, so.
Yeah, because if you saw it during Christmas, they fucking be screaming in the theater. But I love this movie, and I didn't expect to, but I feel like, first I'll get to this. I feel like this movie is the culmination of everything Jon M has worked up to this point. Every single movie that he has directed prior to Wicked has an influence on this movie. Let's think about his early career and the step-up movies that he did. 2 and 3. He did 2 and 3. And obviously the dancing is terrific, and the way it's shot is almost like, in some shots, like a step-up movie. So obviously you could see that influence. How about the live singing? Clearly he did 2 Justin Bieber documentaries. So, and maybe, I don't know, and obviously that helped. And then
it's done better here because, unlike Les Mis, they actually got people who can sing.
And then we also have G.I. Joe Retaliation. So that's good. Like the action bits towards the end, clearly inspired by G.I. Joe Retaliation.
A much, bigger movie, and
a much bigger movie. And then with Gem and the Holograms, as bad as that movie was, it has a sort of kind of mythology to it, sort of kind of a mythology influence. The magic.
Oh shit! We lost Victor. It got a lot better. Anyway, guys, we are here with what is it? Popcorn Panel. We're gonna talk about what are we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about
I cannot believe I exited myself out. I can't believe it. Anyway, yes, Now You See Me Too. The magic elements, that's from Now You See Me Too. And then his ultimate test up to that point, and the romance elements with Figaro, I think that's the character's name, Figaro, comes kind of from Crazy Rich Asians. In the sequel, with the trailer for the sequel, the wedding part kind of reminded me of Crazy Rich Asians with that wedding. It's almost lifted directly from Crazy Rich Asians. And then we get to In the Heights, his best film up to that point, clearly adapted from a Broadway musical that was very beloved. Everything was every single movie that he has directed, good or bad, culminates in this movie, because he has to pretty much blends everything that he's learned throughout his many years of directing into this, and I think this is his best film by far and away. You were saying it's the best. Caught off front of me at Ant-Man, Spider-Man: Homecoming, or the ending of The Sopranos. As for G.I. Joe Retaliation, it's colorful. I guess you could say, I don't remember G.I. Joe Retaliation being all that colorful. I haven't seen it in a while. It's better than The Rise of Cobra, that's for sure. But yeah, I feel like everything was culminating in this movie. Everything he worked on up to that point. As for the performances, I think they're all great. Cynthia Erivo, I mean, she's a powerhouse in this movie. I think this is her best performance. I haven't seen a lot of her movies. I've seen Widows. I haven't seen Bad Times at the El Royale, shockingly enough. But yeah, she is absolutely phenomenal.
I'll say this too.
What about Harriet?
Like
I haven't seen that
through
either.
Like the first act of this movie, I was really enjoying it and everything, and like even it's the scene where where she's dancing in like silence.
Oh yes, it's actually
That
in the
is
second
the
half.
moment where I fall in love with Wicked. It's that moment.
Yes. Maybe I'll get to that moment eventually, but
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like she's great.
let's talk
And
about some other stuff.
obviously, you know, I feel like, especially in the first half, she kind of has to. I think she becomes more and more powerful with not only the acting but also the singing as well as the movie progresses. But I feel like at the beginning of the movie, she has to kind of play it a little bit down, like a little bit like she has a snarky. Alphaba has a snarky side to her, and I feel like she executes that really, 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 really well. Now, the biggest concern I had going in was Ariana Grande. I'm like, oh, is she capable of doing it? And I think that's the question that everybody had. Is she capable of doing this role? Because I remember back in the day when Victorious was on the air, and when she was on that, and Victorious was not a good show. It's still not a good show in retrospect. It's not. Just because all the Dan Schneider bullshit. But I was like, okay, this is clearly like almost like stunt casting. What are they gonna do? Is she gonna? How is she gonna pull this off? And she fucking did. She stunned me in this movie. There is a reason why she got a nomination for Best Supporting Actress. There's a reason why she got a fucking nomination.
And a lot of people said she should have won over Zoe Saldana.
I agree. Because fuck Amelia Perez. I think that was her award. Thinking about it, thinking all the time, yeah, that was her award because legit, she was fucking hysterical at times in this. Absolutely hysterical. And I feel like her highlight, you know how you said Alphaba dancing by herself was how, you know, you truly loved the movie. You learned I feel like in terms of Ariana Grande specifically, I feel like Popular was the moment where I feel like she deserves the recognition that she's getting. That whole sequence proves it right from there. And, you know, like right there, I was like, my God, maybe even in the opening scene, like I knew she had a good voice, right? I don't listen to her music all that much, and it's not really my cup of tea. But I didn't know how operatic it could get. I didn't know until seeing this movie. I was like, my God, like it's spelled. She got a nomination for a reason. I don't know how much to say it, but she's phenomenal. This is the first thing I ever saw Jonathan Bailey in, and now he's in fucking Jurassic World and everything like that. So, you know,
I was introduced through Bridgerton, but
fuck Bridgerton. I could care less than two shits about that show. He's great. And I just like Fierro. I can never pronounce
it's Fierro.
Fierro. I like his character, his suaveness, and the fact is that character could turn fucking lesbian, straight, and gay people even more gay. It's really well done. It's really funny. I like the moments that he has with Alphaba, like these quieter moments, realizing that they may have something in there at some point. Maybe it will be explored in the sequel. Probably it will be, but it's really, really good. Michelle Yeoh, I was also interested because, Michelle Yeoh won an Oscar, right? And she's great, but I wasn't so sure if she could sing. And she did fine for the 15 seconds that she sung on camera. It was only 15 seconds, but it did pretty well. Although what surprised me more was Jeff Goldblum in this regard, because I think fucking Jeff Goldblum singing, like, hell no.
I love his song. I love that like diorama of the Emerald City.
Hey, La La Land, eat your fucking heart out. But yeah, I thought he was fantastic. He has the right amount of charisma. Of course, this performance is pretty much Jeff Goldblum being Jeff Goldblum. It's just him being himself, and it works every time. It works every time. Like, look at Independence Day. Look at Jurassic Park. He's pretty much playing himself. Everybody loves him, you know, for being that. So, yeah, I really like that. Let's see. I got a fun fact. Apparently, this is won a Kids' Choice Award for favorite movie this year. I give two shits about the Kids' Choice Awards. Oh, Happy Gilmore won MTV Movie Award. I'm sorry, David. That's where you were fucking
Yeah,
fitting.
Gilmore-
More so that he's
Gilmore won a Razzie.
SpongeBob every year.
But yeah, let's see. I really like too how, in some ways, this movie has thematic content that kind of reminds me of what we're going through today. In some ways, the animals that get mistreated in this movie can be, or even Alphabet to some extent, even what's her face, wheelchair bound chick who's the sister of I don't know why I call her wheelchair bound chick, but she's wheelchair bound. But like, it's about these people who learn to kind of, they get discriminated on the daily, and it's, at least in terms of some of the characters, it's them figuring out themselves and becoming confident regardless of what they look like, or regardless if you're disabled or anything like that. And I feel like it's kind of beautiful kind of messaging for the times. And obviously, there's a bunch of corrupt moral ambiguity stuff going on there with Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum towards the end. And you could kind of tell it's kind of, I don't know if it was, because by the time Holtzman and Schwartz worked on the original Broadway musical, Bush was already in office. I don't know if they're supposed to be Bush. I don't know if in this case, they're supposed to be Trump. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But
I will say this though, one moral of the story is, don't be a cheating skank, or your kid will turn green.
That was actually pretty ballsy for a PG rating, by the way. That whole bit. That was pretty ballsy for a PG rated movie. I'm just like, they took it pretty far as it could go for a kid's movie. So yeah, and don't drink while you're cheating either, because you're going to turn green. Better yet, you're going to turn into fucking flubber. Your kid's going to turn to fucking flubber if you keep drinking that. Get Robin Williams in there and Weibo. Make a sequel. Oh, wait, Robin Williams is dead. God damn it. I love that. I just think the music. Also, I know Steven Schwartz wrote the songs. He wrote most of the score, but I have to give credit to John Powell in this case, because he had to pretty much ad-lib most of this entire movie without using any of the score from the Broadway version. For example, we'll get to Defying Gravity, but I like how it's structured, where it's practically like 5 or 6 different sections all on its own, and it's literally, this sequence is pretty much 20 fucking minutes out of the runtime, and John Powell has to ad-lib the parts in between all that to make it an actual score, and it's just really, really well done. This is why John Powell is one of the best composers working today. I mean, he's always been one of the How to Train Your Dragon, the Bourne movies, Face Off. He's great, but this is one of his best works.
And you know what? The Oscars were being hypocrites this year, because they said that Doom Part 2 was ineligible because
it used too much from the original.
And yet they nominate this movie for best score.
I wouldn't be surprised they do nominate the sequel. I wouldn't be surprised. But let's get to Steven Schwartz for a minute, because Steven Schwartz, if you don't know, if you're not a theater kid, Steven Schwartz is the guy who worked with Alan Menken after Tim Rice went to go do The Lion King, and he did Pocahontas and Hunchback of Notre Dame with him. I think he did another movie with him, but correct me if I'm wrong. No, Mulan was actually not even written by Menken.
Did he do Hercules with him as well?
No, Glenn Slater wrote stuff for Hercules with Menken. And Menken didn't even work on Mulan at all. First of all, Jerry Golds. Enchanted was the one another one where he worked with Steven Schwartz. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. He's worked with Menken.
He also did Prince of Egypt and Geppetto, the original Pinocchio remake.
Oh yeah, the made-for-TV one with Drew Carey.
That one.
But yeah, I forgot he did Prince of Egypt by himself, and then Hans Zimmer did the score for that too. But yeah, I feel like Schwartz's lyrics are witty. They're very, heartfelt, heartbreaking. It's this musical, at least this first half, it goes through all the different kinds of emotions. But I think the overall thematic, like how I felt through most of it, especially in the first half, it's just a sense of joy in this music, especially in the Dancing for Life number, particularly the first section in the library. I just felt so much joy watching that shit. Like, I felt it right in the room when I saw it for the first time. And then also the fact is that Jon M had the balls to do all that without CGI and having stunt people, not just the dance, but the stunt people flipping through shit. I'm just like, my God.
Oh,
Like,
I love the stuff with like the library turning. And,
yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, because it's probably very fucking difficult considering.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like that. Of course, the choreography is good. It's a Broadway musical. Although, again, I'm gonna highlight that one bit that Jared said, where Elphaba's dancing for herself, and Galinda at the time, that was known as the time, joins her because she feels sorry, and then this is where they become friends. And just like that scene, it has virtually like the music is so subdued, but you just let them do it, and it's like that's powerful stuff. That is powerful stuff. And this movie, the key definition of the word that I'm going to give here, the whole movie is powerful. And, you know, yes, the movie is very long. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. But I feel like, one, because the musical Jon M did not want to cut anything out. That's probably why it was 2 movies. And number 2, I feel like this gives the second movie a good opportunity, apparently, because the second half of the Broadway musical is not all that great. So it gives them time to fix that shit. Because this is apparently from Soarin', this is why Avenue Q won Best Musical at the Tonys the year was nominated. I think it was 2003, 2004 when it premiered, I think. But I really like how they really took their time with this movie. And it's not a movie that bores me, even though it's almost 3 hours. Well, 20 minutes to 3 hours, but you know, it doesn't bore you. At least to me, it didn't bore me, because there's amazing character work through it. Not just through the dialogue, but through the lyrics as well. The lyrics tell the story. And that's probably why I feel like I gravitate towards it, because a lot of musicals, at least I feel, they don't develop the story. They just say what's in their minds. And in some ways they do here, but the lyrics advance the story and the characters. The character work is through the music. In a lot of ways. Although the script by itself, if you're gonna not account to the songs, is very good. It is very good. Because Winnie Holtzman is a fabulous writer. She created My So-Called Life, for fuck's sake, and made Claire Danes a star. Remember that show? And Jared Leto too, even though Jared Leto is a creep, but that's another story. That fucking cult island that he has or whatever. I don't know.
Allegedly. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh,
sorry, I got interrupted. And it's not allegedly the fucking island. There's pictures of it. It's not allegedly anymore. But you know, I love that. Okay, let's just before I get any other thought out of the way, let's just talk about the ending, because the ending is those last 20 minutes are just, I think they're an all-timer in terms of musical movies. I think they're an all-timer. I think there's like, to me, I feel, especially when I watched it the first time, I watched it the second time again today, there are several points where it just makes my, it gives me the chills, for lack of a better term. It just gives me the certain points of defining gravity that just give me chills. Again, John Powell had to ad-lib most of it because it's broken up in such a way where it's like 5 or 6 different parts of it.
That's what I was going to talk about originally, is because they had to extend it because they needed it to feel like a climax.
Because the musical, I think, if memory serves me correctly, the original musical, they just played it straight. They played it straight. Because the whole thing, 4 or 5 minutes. This is stretched out to 20 minutes, and it's almost like a Tool song. It's a prog version of Defying Gravity, but it's almost like a Tool song. Or I don't want to pick Floyd. What about any proggy bands that go on for so long? I don't know, but I only think of Tool. I don't know why I can only think of Tool. I love Tool, but you know, there's certain parts about it that just gives me the chills. And, you know, especially there's this bit, well, obviously the very end gives me the chills, but like this scene where they're about Elphaba and Glinda start singing together after they argue. That's the first, like the third section of it. When they start singing the chorus together, I'm telling you, there was chills going down my spine when that happened. I mean, my God. Of course, the very, very, very end, when the CGI goes, ILM just pretty much does what they do best. and you know,
The cape.
The cape, and I think it's supposed to be, from what I understand, a tribute to the musical, because in the musical there is an effect in it where they slowly draw the cape out. Even though in this movie you could see the cape and it's already kind of full from the beginning, but they kind of implement a little bit of that at the end here. And the shot composition, that's another thing I have to mention. Shot composition is wonderful. It really is. But yeah, but that, especially those, like, it is just one of the most powerful ways to finish any movie, regardless of genre. I mean, you just feel so much. From what I understand, like, I've seen some audience reactions. People were like sniffling and crying during this last section. It's just like, wow.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, he cried. I didn't cry. Again, I expressed that I had chills in my spine. I didn't cry, but guilty as charged. There you go. You finally found somebody who cried. I finally found somebody, and yeah, who cried at the end of this. I don't even know if Jared's theater was like this. There were sniffies and.
Oh yeah, there was sniffling, and some of it was coming from me.
Oh great, 2 people who were crying. Great. Over, I'm more of a tough guy. I'm tough. Yeah. I sound like Vince. But yeah, yes, the final note, which is, from what I understand, extended to like 15 goddamn seconds. 15, I think. It's funny. I like 15 fucking seconds, and then I thought the movie was gonna cut to black after she did that. But then the movie goes on for like 20 more seconds, and then you got the John Williams way of ending a score. Dun 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 dun. The tin drum. Dun dun. It's just like, it feels like a goddamn ending, and it's just like, it gives me chills down my spine. You know. And that was another addition Powell added to make it feel at the very end. That's pretty much because I think after the battle cry, I'm not even going to attempt to do it on camera because I'm not a good singer, but the song just ends normally. But then they extended it, like you said, to make it feel more like a climax. It's just, it's one of the, my best movie of the year was Civil War, and it had a phenomenal ending, an ending that, you know, made me feel depressed, mainly because, oh, that's where we're going. I was depressed also that Kirsten got killed off. That's another reason. But I feel like this is the best ending of 2024 because of how much I felt during it. Like, I had goosebumps. My heart was pounding. It's just like, my God. Jon M. Chu, he fucking did it. He fucking did it. He fucking pulled this shit off. And it just like, it's one of the best ways, one of the best endings of the decade, to be completely honest with you. Out of all the movies I've seen this decade. Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's just a wonderful way to end it. Although, to be fair, I would have wished that they just cut the black rather than say "to be continued." That kind of gets you out of it. It's like me saying, for example, Jared, you probably understand this. It's like when you're getting this big epic ending like that, and after Alpha flies off in the final shot, they might as well just play this. They might as well just play that. They might as well. But yeah.
No, I was gonna say though, Victor. No. They didn't. They shouldn't have played that. They should have played this.
Why would they play that out of context? We were like, what the fuck am I watching? Or the movie should have ended with Jon M. Chu saying this and then pointing a gun at the camera saying, "Get what you fucking deserve." This is what you get for doubting me. You get what you fucking deserve. But yeah, it's such a good ending. It is such a great ending. It just, yeah. If you haven't seen Wicked, I'm gonna say this right now. Even if you don't like musicals, see it. The only reason I'm not going to give this a 5 out of 5 is because what if the sequel sucks? This is the only reason I'm not giving it a 5. I want to wait for the fucking sequel. And if the sequel executes it just as brilliantly as this, I'll regrade it to 5. I'm just waiting for the ending. Because what if the ending sucks? It's like Lord of the Rings. How the Oscars handled it. We're not going to give it Best Picture for Fellowship or Two Towers because what if Return of the King sucks? And that's what they do. And, you know, to me, it's just like, That's why I'm going to give it a 4.5. Also, Blue Monkeys in this movie. Parker would not like it. He would give it a 0. Parker from Avatar would give it a fucking 0. He really would. Like,
It's a
fuck
5
this
out of
movie,
5.
0. Jared?
I give it a 9 out of 10. This is a perfect movie for me. I love it. I love it so much, and I love watching it in 4K now.
Oh, it looks. I don't have the 4K, but the file I watched, it looked really nice in 4K. Chayton, score?
Serviceable. The ending was the best part. 3 out of 5.
One more thing I wanted to mention. I mentioned this on my Letterboxd review. If you haven't seen it already, Clea from Andor was in this, voicing a goat. Elizabeth Dula was in this. Nobody told me. Jared, you know me. I'm the biggest Clea fan in the fucking world.
I didn't know.
And I saw her name in the credits. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, she was in this movie a goat. Now I really got to pay attention the third time I watch this before the sequel comes out. And you bet your ass we're going to do the sequel eventually. Maybe not right when it goes to theaters, but by VOD time, I'm going to make sure that shit gets reviewed.
Yeah.
4th anniversary, maybe?
Maybe even before that. Depends on how good it is. So, yeah, I loved it. Again, a culmination of everything Jon M. Chu's done. Am I forgetting anything else? Glinda's entourage, yeah, they're serviceable, you know. I think they have some funny parts to them. You know, the two friends that she has. One of them is from one of the guys from SNL. I don't know if he's on SNL anymore, but and also the relationship between wheelchair brown chick that I'm not remembering and Ethan Slater's character, wonderful. I thought that was very moving. I thought that was what the fuck's her name? Nessa Rose. That's the character's name. I'm sorry, but I really like that little romance. I really like that. I hope there's development for that for the sequel. I'm thinking there might be, but I don't know, because considering there's a lot to juggle in the next one, I feel like the next movie is going to be 3 hours long, maybe even more than that.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot to go through from like what I've seen, what the next.
And I don't know if this is a creative decision that is for the movie only, or if this happens in the Broadway musical, but Dorothy's going to show up. I don't know if this is in the musical or not. I genuinely don't know if this was made for that decision was made specifically for this movie, or Dorothy and everybody else was in the musical. I'm just being stupid and not, because I don't know anything about the second half of the musical, and frankly, I don't want to know until the movie comes out. I don't want to know. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Let's spin the fucking wheel. Let's get it out of the way. We had 3 straight weeks of fantasy films. I hope we don't get another one. I hope we do something different, please. Let it be something different today. I want different today. Something different. Something refreshing, okay? 3, 2, 1, go.
Big money.
No whammies. And it's one of my favorite films of all time. Yay! It's one of my favorite films of all time, and frankly, it's due for a rewatch. So thank God this was chosen, because I fucking love Ready Player One. People on Letterboxd, you all are fucking idiots. People saying it's soulless and it's like it's pretty. People are comparing this shit to Hook. I'm like, this movie's way better than fucking Hook. You kidding me? Granted, I've never seen Hook, but I don't know. Like, this movie is fabulous. It's magnificent. It's my favorite film of 2018. People say Infinity War is their best film of 2018. Not for me. It was Ready Player One. I feel like that's true. The teaser for Ready Player One, if you go back and rewatch that is one of the greatest teasers to any movie. And that's like one of the reasons why, maybe Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory isn't so bad after all. Even though I openly criticized it a bit when I did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But Ready Player One, one of Spielberg's most underrated, underappreciated movies. I think it's one of his best too, in terms of like these summer type of. Oh my god, I can't wait. This movie.
And speaking of picks, Vic, did you choose your pick for 135?
Oh, I haven't thought about it. I haven't thought about it. Wait a minute. 1 second. I'm trying to think here. I'm thinking about what I could possibly do. Cue Jeopardy. I don't have the Jeopardy cue on me, but let's see. I was thinking about maybe going for something recent. Maybe. I don't know for sure yet.
Nora?
No, I'm never reviewing that shit. No. And no.
Spider-Man 2?
It's on the wheel, so I'd rather not cheat. I'd rather not cheat. I could have easily said Spider-Man 2 and be a real bastard and do Dunce Mania 4. Would that be 4? Yes, it would be. You know what?
Into the Spider-Verse?
No. What else have I not done? Oh, wait a minute. I think I might have it, but I'm gonna wait to. I'm looking at my letterbox. I'm waiting. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because I was thinking about maybe doing Clerks, but again, it's on the wheel, and I don't know. I love Clerks, but
No, it's your show. It's your rules.
I mean, I would be down for Clerks. Just saying.
Yeah, and I love Clerks, and I want to review it and talk about how much Kevin Smith means to me. And but again, honestly, I think how we could handle that is that one of these days, you know what? My God, I have an idea. Hey, Tanner, one of the most overrated films you ever watched? Yeah. Let's review American Pie.
Oh.
Okay, I haven't seen that film, so...
I
have all the 4 movies on the Blu-ray, but I need to get around to watching them. You know what? Fuck it. It's the right time. Now I'm going to force myself to watch it. There we go. We can review American Pie. Yeah!
Wow, okay.
It's Tanner's favorite episode. But before that, next week will be Ready Player One. Before that. Hey, Tanner, this is going to be your favorite episode in 2 weeks from now. It's going to be your favorite. Trust me. It's going to be the best episode ever. Because we're going to talk about your favorite movie of all time. It's your favorite. You love it when Jason Biggs sticks his finger in the pie. You love that so much.
You can thank me for that, Tanner.
Oh, by the way, but before I get off, I wanted to show you something that I didn't show you last week when I went to go see Fantastic Four. Hunter, if you're still here, my theater had a mini Comic-Con when it came to, because he saw Far From Home in theaters, not Far From Home, No Way Home, and it was like people cosplaying as certain Marvel characters. Apparently, my AMC did the same thing on opening week of Fantastic Four First Steps. Look at this. This is outside the theater.
Oh my gosh.
This is what happened. I don't know if that woman is pregnant or not, but yeah, that's the thing, and that's Silver Surfer. This is outside my theater. Right. This is literally the doors of my theater. Right there. This actually happened. I'm like, wow, they're really, and I don't even know if it's like Disney pulling this off or they just wanted to do it just to do it. So yeah, what a better way to episode. By the way, I forgot to mention, dude, we forgot to mention the broken English in Wicked. The extreme broken English in certain phrases. You know, the extreme broken English. Yes. And that's what gives it kind of a like, they say the most random shit, like, oh. And it's funny because Elphaba has a tendency to correct people in terms of certain pronunciations, and then she kind of does her own mispronunciation later in the movie. So I'm like, oh, wow. Like, people don't speak normal in this fucking universe. They don't speak normally. I don't even know how I would even speak that in real life, to be completely honest. I don't know. So with that being said, we'll see you next. Broken English, come dread. Oh, Broken Lizard. Oh, no. So we'll see you next week for Ready Player One. And in 2 weeks from now, American Pie. Chayton, how did that feel? Oh, consider it my pick, your payback for when I watched American Mary on a whim.
American Mary's great, so yeah.
Fuck, I should have done American Mary. Fuck, it makes it. No, should I go back and go American Mary?
Do it.
I love talking about a Catherine Isabel movie. I could have an excuse to talk about Catherine Isabel.
Do it so we can both gush about Catherine Isabel.
I've never even heard of him.
I had to suffer through
Ginger
Wicked.
Snaps, the lead. Hello.
I had to suffer through Wicked, Victor. Give us both this reward.
You know what?
I've never even.
You know what? You know what, Tanner? Your day will soon come. Let's switch it. We'll go American Mary, and then the next time, if it lands on, like for example, if it lands on my choice at a certain point, I'm gonna go American Pie all the way. That's how I'm gonna do this.
My American Mary Blu-ray.
I've never even heard of American Mary until now.
So we'll do it. We'll do it. Watch Ginger Snaps first, Soren. Unless you already have seen it.
Oh, here it is.
I'll have to see that and Jennifer's Body before that.
Oh, that's a ripoff. 145 or 150. Actually, 150 is a thought because it'll be our anniversary, a big number. Might be. I'll think about it. I'll think about 145 or 150. I'll think about it. Maybe even 140. I don't fucking know. One of them numbers. So we'll do it. I don't have the Blu-ray. Maybe I should get it. I don't know how rare it is.
Wait,
yeah,
we'll spin. Before we go. Hey, baby.
So weeks, to answer your question, Hunter, real quick, we're spinning after American Mary. We'll spin after that. Yeah, absolutely. Since I won the game, that's why it did it like that. But we're gonna after that, we're just gonna pretty much spin until maybe the anniversary. We'll see. We'll spin for a while. What'd you want to say, Chayton?
I was just telling my woman that we saw. Actually, I got an idea for the next anniversary show. Since you wanted me to torture, I'm not going like.
Oh my God! Imagine if we done War of the Worlds 2025 for an anniversary. Oh God, no! Ice Cube trying to act.
How about for next year's? And I won't pick an Ari Aster film because I know I'd lose that. But I feel like if all four of us are, I know me, most likely me.
Oh God, it's going so long. Hurry it up.
But next year, maybe like a month, 2 weeks, or something like that, we all pick a movie, and then we let the viewers vote.
Maybe I should do that at some point. Maybe I should. We could do that as a Thanksgiving special because we're running out of Thanksgiving movies.
That is true.
We could do it as a thank you to the fans. We could do that.
Did you do Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
No.
Thanksgiving?
Maybe we could do it for Thanksgiving. Maybe. That's just me talking out of my ass, though.
Blood Rage?
Blood Rage? The fuck is that? Thanksgiving? Gobble, motherfucker. Anyway, we're far past our time limit today. We'll see you next week. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for supporting us for 3 years. Hopefully it'll be 3 more. Maybe. Good night.